Hey, welcome back, everyone, to Day 2 of Combo Breaker 2023. We're here watching some mystery games. You don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to have a good time. My name's Kai, and I am joined by Jake Ryan. How you feeling, Jake?
Dude, I've been having a blast. I've been playing all weekend. I've got a tournament to attend later, but while I know what's going on, I have no dang idea what we're about to see. And that's what's so cool about Mystery Tournament, because you get to see the powers of the FGC united to play all these different weird games.
Right.
Everything's Kusoge when you play.
Right. It's like going to a great party and self-medicating just the right amount. You never know what is going to happen.
Maybe you took one too many and you're
one
like,
too many, but isn't that really the right amount?
Exactly.
I guess we're going to find out.
Off kilter just a bit. And we're hearing ping, 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 ping
yes,
in our
there
ears.
is a very strange sound effect occurring. It is, I'm starting to think maybe we're not all hearing it. It's just me, and it's concerning.
Yeah, it's like the voice in our heads. We were told it was production, but it changes sometimes, so we're not
tricky.
sure.
Sometimes they say move slightly to the left, and sometimes they say stab him, stab him.
Oh, what is going on? Okay, all right, hold on. So that Nojito, I can't read. It's mostly kanji. Oh man. All right, so that's Seo. At the end. So this is that's an exclamation. This is an exciting game. I'm trying to read the Japanese.
Resolution and GUI elements say that this is at least a 360 or beyond era game.
Okay.
So this is PS3, PS4-ish.
All right. So
maybe just PC. It's possible.
I mean, yeah, at this point, we are playing everything on MSI this time, so shout-outs to them, because before we'd have to change console after console after console.
Big timing.
This is a godsend.
Oh, yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, typically, you know, I would just take my check for saying MSI is great. We all would, right? Who wouldn't pour themselves out in that manner? What I really mean is that I've actually heard from the people who spent all their time organizing this has been, as you said, a godsend.
Yeah.
MSI equipment on deck has really made sure that we can fit more games in, take less time faffing about.
Yeah, and the coolest thing, too, is with converters, you can use whatever controller you want, and we're getting right into this. I would imagine we're doing a button check. I am already impressed at what we're about to see in this game.
This is a fairly quality level of animation. I have no idea what this is, and yet I know somebody must have cared about it.
Dude, that is some heart neutral right here, and we're going actually right into it. We're starting. Dude, she has homing attack in the air, just continuing to dive bomb Meteor, and Sylvester not dealing with Mataso correctly.
So blocking must not be hold back, or else it would have happened.
It can't be. Like, no, there's air teching right now, so this is definitely an anime game, but I don't think Mataso knows how to block. This is tragic.
The furious button pressing. I'm looking at a man possessed. He is hitting the buttons with maximum fury.
On the other side, he's literally Elven Shadow is just trying to figure out what is going. The head shake is killing me. I'm right there with you, man. What is going on? There's no ground. What is footsies?
How can one block when there's no footsies?
There's no footsies. Wait, what? It's a bullet hell? I'm so confused. Okay, so we have air dashes. We have meteor rushes. This is a bullet hell. Is this a... Wait a minute. I think this is a Toho fighting game. I'm pretty sure this is a Toho game. Please, in chat, I need information because this looks like Toho. Dude, you get the H power-ups too for the
getting
missiles.
Power pellets.
This is absolutely insane. I can't believe that this is a Toho fighting game. That is what we are looking at.
We have actual mid-game tournament organizer assistants. Like, do my buttons work?
Yeah, I think his stick is actually just not working. I think that's why he was standing there getting beat up. So that makes a lot more sense. I'm like, if holding back is not blocked.
We've got plus our champion Elven Shadow on the stage. It does not seem like he would be defeated so soundly if there were any other option.
I would say so, yeah. So we're getting everything fixed here. Everything plugged back in. Oh, okay. Maybe we're able to move just now. That's why button checks are important, y'all. Nah, we're just making sure everything works here. But yeah, everybody in chat, this is such a great game to start on for Mystery. I can't believe that I never had bullet hell fighting game on my bingo card, but I should have.
So there are boundaries to the stage, as evidenced by the floor bounce.
Yes, exactly.
But what is determining the boundaries of the stage?
Is there a visual indicator?
Is there a benefit to hitting it more so than just taking your neutral hits? It's interesting. I'm not sure.
I actually have
the teching. It's almost like we're not really playing a 2D fighter. We're playing like a top-down fighter.
Yeah. Okay, I think now we're actually getting into it. The heart neutral,
which would make sense for Toho.
Yeah.
Right. If we're talking about that that style, then like top down is very much in line with like the shooting, right?
Yeah.
So it's 2D to speak the visual language of fighting games, but we're actually looking at like a top-down twin-stick shooter.
Yeah, and the fact is, like, we're seeing OTGs come here. That's the only time the ground is actually coming into effect. Dude, this is ridiculous. What is going on? I would hate to not know what's happening and be like, yeah, figure it out, navigate.
They're starting to learn. In fact, we should be shooting each other.
Yeah, this is a gun game. This is not a punching game.
No.
This is.
The meter build in the bottom right says that you've got a super ready.
Yeah, so one
Not
bar.
sure how to activate that.
Yeah, and exactly. On the other side, you have a completely different meter. So meter is going to be specific to the characters as well as we continue to build
There are
here.
glowing balls of power on each side that seem to be depleted during certain movements. Is that stamina? Is that special meter?
I think that's special meter because we just saw the vine come out, so that's going to be the reach right there. And Elven Shadow not having opportunity. I mean, having the ability to block right now. But Zag, Rand Decay, got the first win right there. God. Round system. This is true neutral. This is what every fighting game is trying to be.
Command grab?
Command grab in the gun game. I cannot believe it. Oh my God, the dive!
I feel like there must be a follow-up to that because for there to be a tech means that there must be a consequence for not teching, right?
Yeah, exactly. You should be able to get something off of the OTG. I feel like maybe like follow up with the bullets afterwards, but I'm not 100% sure. This is the preview to Oscar.
There's either chip or health restoration from dealing blows. There's white life bar up here, and it does recover, but it also, like, the life bars have gone up. They've just flatly gone up in some occasions. I'm wondering what's causing that.
Yeah, I need to figure this out. And dashing through so I can see right here. Okay, so the gray health comes, so if you're getting hit by the bullets, that's where the gray health is generated and you can get it back.
And the physical is the cash out.
Yeah, the physical is where you finally get that gray health. So there is a point to go in. That's where the corner becomes valuable because you can hold that space with your bullet hell and then go for the finishing move. What is this? Oh my God. All right, that's got it. They haven't learned how to use their supers yet, as you can see. We've got full meter.
Oh, wrecking ball.
Dude, absolutely nuts. What was that?
Sound wave?
And then I think we have assist here as well. We didn't even compensate for those.
Holy mackerel.
Elven Shadow figuring it out. Oh, Duji's got drill normals. Okay. Again, trying to get that chip out with these final bullets.
And on Elven Shadow, we've got the super called. It's like activating him. It's like draining slowly. Is it adding an effect, possibly?
It might be, honestly. I'm not 100% sure. Because we see it draining and the letters are pulsing, so I think it's like an activation, honestly, and that meter goes down.
Or it might have enough time to activate. Like, you can't just hold it forever.
Exactly. Oh man, and Elven Shadow has not been able to navigate to get this last hit right here. Zag playing wonderfully, but now we have just confirmed, so you're playing the bullet hell, and if you get to that point, you can die to the bullets. There is not chip.
Right. It's not. Yeah, it's not chip for spray. It's just sort of like cash out damage almost. Where you get it back if you're doing damage to them. But it's
what is that full screen command grab?
And that's red health. That's cashing stuff out. So you can shoot them and then cash it out with a full screen command grab.
That's godlike. I like this character. Elven Shadow sure does know how to pick them. And there's a grappling hook as well. Still no ability to figure out the supers. The full screen dive, but again, we're just playing this full screen nooch. Nobody wants to go in. Ooh. Okay. Dude, the hearts are cheek seekers. That's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Okay, we found a good button.
We figured it.
We found
there
a
it is.
button.
There it is. That's the money button right there. Check the pulse.
Oh my God.
I love how it's all heart themed, and we get the heart monitor as one of the best normals.
So what are the vines? What is that? Are those like life support cables? What am I looking at?
I don't know. Okay, so in that tech option, I think these are, that's your flight gauge, right? Because you see the flight from Elven Shadow, and as soon as you stop the flight, they come all the way back up. And I might be completely wrong, but that is what I'm observing here.
A lot of white health on both sides.
Yeah, this is terrifying. One good hit from Zag, and he should be able to kill, especially with the dive, but Elven Shadow not giving an opportunity. Oh my goodness.
All right, we found the teleport button.
Dude, where's the teleport? I gotta find it. Oh, no combos. Oh, finally, a super. I think that's like the assist. What is that? No way.
No way.
You gotta be kidding me right at the very end. That was nuts. This game, what are the rules? Elven Shadow's just smiling. right under the mask. You're like, yeah, that went just about how I expected it.
Definitely was a winning find.
Yeah, I mean, when you're playing these games, it's the biggest benefactor to find that button. That's your money button. Like,
yeah, what seems to be like sort of differentiating that from all the other sort of buttons they're experimenting with is that it's kind of a beam. It's an instantaneous travel. So
yeah,
it's connecting very well.
And it's super quick. It's full screen. Everything you're looking for here, and then dealing with that interlaced with all the bullets.
Yeah, it's not quite. It's pretty damn fast though.
Yeah.
The hitbox seems very tall. I'm not sure if that's a true like representation of how tall it is, but it seems to be hitting a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my!
That did so much damage.
That's so much damage.
Boom, boom. Again, the OTD. He's trying to figure out the extension off of it because like if you can air tag, you can definitely follow up there. Oh, out. Oh, so you go to the ground once your meter's gone. That's exactly what it is. So if you run out of your meter, you can't fly and you're down, which gives your opponent the movement advantage.
Just shoot.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Oh my God.
You brought legs to a gunfight?
Yeah, Zagrand is really wearing Elven Shadow out on this one. We got a ton of white life to cash out if we get a clean hit.
And the heart's full screen. I got to figure out what the H is coming out. Like, what do the power-ups equate to? Is that what you're getting your meter from? What? A giant dinosaur? Yeah, Loch Ness Monster on the screen? Quite literally dropping bombs from your propeller?
We switched characters.
I feel like
and now we're back.
But we have.
Oh, now we got witchy women. So those might just be like I dash at you as the character, and that's the move I get. It's not actually like a switch.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that heart monitor is not working the way it used to.
Yeah, floating around it, finding the angles, but again, it reaches super high that we saw before. So going below it is the optimal move.
It's like. It's weird. It feels like it has two parts to it: the instant beam, and then the thing travels across the line.
Whoa. That's another full screen command grab right there. I'm not sure how much damage that did, but it just changed position, and now you got all hearts. Who's she calling?
Very odd.
Okay, now there's phone call setups. I am very confused. Just needs that last hit. Again, calls. This is the super. Apparently you can't ship out there, so oh, Nessie couldn't help.
I'm out.
Bro, she's like, I'm out of here. I'm going back under.
I'm done.
I'm not messing around with this. God. Wait, it's a tag game.
It's like I'm not sure if that because we switched, and how long can you stay out?
Yeah, I think you can play as both of them. That's the question. Okay, the bar is completely burned there. That has to be a lariat. Oh, and then you tagged right back out. I think there is a timer that it's dependent on.
Yeah, either there is a timer or they're simply choosing to switch back. We're not sure at the moment.
Apparently you can stay out forever. Dude, what is the phone? That's a phone call, a rising uppercut.
All right, and now we're mecha helicopter. And just right back out of it. So yeah, it's almost like you can call assist or switch because I think both have happened.
Yeah.
We've seen two characters on screen, and we've also seen them switch.
So I think a lot of combos can be dependent on based on if you're able to get that switch. Something like the OTG is you do that, switch into your next character, get the follow-up. Got to be a lot of synergies that you can have there. Oh, the Wrecking Ball again? What is not in this backpack? That's the question I have.
The beams aren't full screen every time. I wonder if there's like a charge or a special meter component to why it doesn't reach there.
Yeah, potentially. All right, back. It's a backpack. And yeah, okay, so you can see the lockout right there where she got completely knocked down, so you can't call her back in. That's where the recharge comes, I believe.
Yes, so when we were taking that chip damage, you can see the meter being sent back downwards.
Yeah,
so as soon as Zagrand lays a hit on him, watch that pink bar on Elven Shadow side. I think you may see it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think you're right. And then when you get these hits back, that's when you're building your bar. So you're rewarded for these offensive decisions.
So if you can't make the offense work, then you can't stay out indefinitely, but assuming you can. Yeah.
Oh, again, the activation coming through. Is that a hit confirm? Oh, my. Oh, look at the chip damage.
That's ridiculous.
Full screen beam. Oh, man, Elven Shadow can still find a way, but we might be going to a 1-1, and that's a definite right now.
Yeah, so it appears you have a true character and then sort of a backup character that activates as both an assist and sort of almost like an install. Like you change into them permanently for the entire time that you have meter, which is based on both taking hits and dealing hits.
That's cool.
Interesting mechanic. I like that.
I like that because it gives you that versatility, too, where it's like, okay, cool, one character excels here, but this one, their bullet hell is a lot more effective, so I'm going to do that.
Right.
And it's up to Elven Shadow to make the adjustment right back. No character change. 1-1 here. I do not believe this is a first to 3 game. We do not have enough mystery game data to determine that. No matter how long it's been
This
out.
feels like a first to 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
These are long rounds.
Yeah. Chase down.
These are not true seconds, but small girl seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, these. This is when you're trying to do sit-ups. You're like, please,
Please, God.
the 99 seconds have not
I
stopped.
said 20.
2 minutes pass, and it still says 13 on the screen. You're like, what is going on? Again, ran out of the flight meter and just stuck on the ground. And that's interesting. I mean, oh, God. Elven Shadow is playing a lot better this time. That's the first time we've seen the yin yang come out, though.
Okay, we're installed.
She has Helmbreaker. Did you see that?
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's pretty massive.
You know, Witch Virgil on the screen.
Even the red life versions, the red health, leave white health in some cases.
That's
when we saw the Helmbreaker, reverse Helmbreaker,
Yeah.
it left half of its red depletion as white life.
Yeah. It's gotta be interesting. What is the... Dude, phone call teleports. That's what we're seeing right here. I gotta know what the phone call system is. We still haven't seen the super bar get utilized from Elven either. So I'm wondering what this character's capable of. And now, not able to figure out how to deal with the heartbeat once again.
Oh, get back there.
Ah, and again, its full screen is so good. Elven Shadow is excellently utilizing it. Now on set point. God. It's got to be frustrating. And meter does carry over here, too. So Elven Shadow, if he's able to figure out the super, this is going to be great. Did she create? Okay, so she spent 2 of the flight orbs to create these heart orbitals, and I think they can absorb bullets. Kind of like a shield a la Binding of Isaac, like when you get the flies circling around you. That's what I think that's functioning as. I might be incorrect, but I mean, that makes total sense. You're giving up movement for protection.
One of the interesting things is you can see a line emanate downward and then swing up. I'm wondering if that's like a timed like direction.
Yeah,
It goes, and then you let go of it at the right time to shoot something. And it's very interesting because it's causing Elven Shadow to have to stay back sometimes.
And I think this is beautiful too because Elven Shadow utilizing the phone call, apparently if you fly over, it catches you kind of like a command grab and you get this quick little punish. So it, you know, typically all just float above you, not allowed. Ooh, reverse Helmbreaker once again. Is that a counter?
Maybe.
It looked like it. Don't pick up the red phone.
More than happy to stay back.
Yeah, exactly. Elven Shadow's figured out the game plan and is executing excellently.
Oh, where'd you go?
I have no idea that was off the screen to the sky. That does a lot of damage,
Pretty
too.
smart to get underneath them, though. That's got to be punishable. Just don't know how to do it, right?
There it is again. The phone call cost an orb.
And Witch be gone. We've got some hot big text on the left side. Not sure what that was about.
Yeah. Oh, no, the phone at the end, and that is enough to do it. Elven Shadow popping off. Figured out the answer.
Elven Shadow has to immediately depart to his Rev 2 pools.
Yeah, he's like, I'm sorry, I got to go win another tournament. Real quick, hold on. I got to throw some random items. Apparently, this character, you can't control her moves.
No, no, in fact not.
So it's
perfect.
Perfect. This is what I was born for. Let's put a bag on my head, call it a day. Golly, that game was nuts.
That was pretty stressful. Long rounds. Very long rounds.
And it says 99 seconds, but that was like 3-minute rounds.
It's in the long story tradition of seconds that are way too long to be seconds in fighting games.
Dude, I can't believe it. But man, that game, I feel like it has so many more layers that we were unable to see.
Yeah, we just
Elvin
can't
didn't
know.
tap the super bar at all.
No.
Like
And when you see something as bodacious as that incredible reverse helm breaking uppercut,
Why would you do anything else?
There's got to be a way to make him pay for that, right?
Yeah, it's got to be negative, or you can find a way to fly around it and punish it. But yeah, playing full screen is a way to avoid the sword.
Not sure how.
Or the broom. I don't have an answer.
Yes.
I would have got smoked. I'm like, if I can't find my
Right.
money button, this is a wrap. God.
Right, how do I punish this?
How do I punish this? You don't.
You don't punish that.
Oh. Wow.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
God. That was good. That was good. That is one hell of a game to have to step up and play. So, God. Top 64. It's only going to get better here.
It's only going to get wilder. But the thing is, as people start to be whittled down from those earlier states, you're left with, you've cut the wheat from the chaff, as they say, and you're left with just that grain, a delicious grain of people who know how to learn on the fly.
Yeah.
You've gotten to this point, it's probably not because you're an ignoramus that goes, I just don't know what to do.
I just figured it out, man.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm just going to die. Guess I'll die. No, these are
Let's
people
die.
that refuse to die, go quietly into that good night, and in fact, learn very well. Everybody knows, you walk up to mystery, you've got to be able to adapt.
Yeah, you have
Can't
to.
all bet on the time you'll get Soul Calibur, or some game that you know, right?
Some really common game. Be like, oh, yeah, my mystery game was Third Strike.
Yeah.
I was ready for that.
Like we had rival schools, and it's like somebody's going to get there and just wipe somebody
Absolutely kill
out.
somebody.
Just wipe the floor with them. It's going to be like, oh, yeah, because I played rival schools back in the day.
Awesome. Well, we are prepared for more matches, but we got to prepare ourselves. So get yourself some water, get a snack. We'll be right back with even more mystery game action. Welcome back, everybody, to Combo Breaker 2023. We are at one of the most prestigious tournaments, and it is Mystery Game. And we figured out our game for this stage, and it is one hell of a bullet hell, if I do say so myself.
Yes, the elegantly named Antimony of Common Flowers. Yes, I think they originally had the very confusing title Girls Shooting.
Girls,
but
just GS.
I honestly think like that was probably a good call to change it.
Just maybe, just a little bit. They're like, this is a lot more refined.
Yeah, it just feels so caveman-like. Girls shooting.
Girl shooting.
There's probably one guy who's like, no, it has to be girls shooting. It's integral to the story. Jeff, I don't think we're really here for that. I don't think that's what they came for.
You don't understand.
No, it has to be girls shooting. It has to be girls shooting.
As you can see here.
We're just going to go with antimony.
AOCF for short right here. And we've got completely different characters coming up. I feel like I'm wondering, I want to know the criteria behind the players that are up here. Like, what are they deciding? Do they have any preface of this game? Or they're like, nah, this is a top tier.
This does this interesting thing where it called out the song specifically on the right side as though we're almost like differently selectable with like the composer and everything. That's one of those fun things about Japanese games where they actually really like highlight that stuff. Oh, this was composed by this person, and this was the voice actor for this person. It's like very strange to us, but it's like so ingrained for them, and so it's cool that they call it out.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I am terrified of Tugboat's character. I am seeing air dashes back to back to back. We didn't see any of that type of movement in the last game. Also, from Badoofus, we saw the full, like you saw that wave of laser beams, and now the immediate switch. I feel like these players actually understand what's
Gothic
going on.
Lolita Archer, is that what we're seeing?
That might be, and now we're back. Dude,
that beam seems pretty good.
Is a little good. Just a little bit. And those are tracking? Oh, man. Oh, she can go through dimensions. She tears through the screen itself.
Unacceptable traversal.
Yeah, that's an illegal move. It's a 2D game, no 3D actions.
I gotta say, the plate throwing is throwing me for a loop.
Dude, she actually, one of the other characters, rides in a boat midway. What the
hell? Get thrown.
Oh my god, she can turn into a Beyblade.
So what's cool is that character she doesn't actually shoot the beam, she cuts.
She's cutting the plane.
Cuts, like the plane of existence, and beams shoot out from it.
That's
tight.
It looks like an anime character where they swing their sword in the pressure.
I just noticed the cape has that galactic effect where it does.
It's
parallax.
like Asuka.
Yeah, there's like a background to it that it's
cool.
seeing through.
Wow, that's actually really cool. So you can just see through.
Somebody put a lot of love into this game, I imagine.
I'm about it. The art on this is beautiful. The attention to detail is
that move
definitely
seems
noticed.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Spinneroonie seems like it might be a good move.
I feel like I gotta see that hit. I have to see if that's a teleporting command grab through the dimensions. Yeah, but Doofus is finding all the
Gotta get close enough to
opportunities.
Beyblade.
Yeah. Cannot let it rip full screen. Dude, it's so good. She literally just pulls the sword out for a moment and slices your whole world apart. An actual combo.
What a combo!
I was about to lose my mind, but right there, Doofus finding the hit with the air swordsman. You brought guns to a sword fight? This is wild.
I mean, the fact that we're actually seeing combos now is
Yeah.
pretty wild.
Like we're seeing follow-ups and game plan because as you see, double tap, back up, cut the air. Double tap, back up, cut the air. Why does it fall down like that?
That's wild, because all you have to do is basically keep your upward and downward movement, and you'll clip them with that.
Yeah.
It seems almost impossible to avoid.
I think that's the point. This game is more about leveraging the airspace and challenging their air moves with yours.
Yeah, because it will
avoiding.
fully miss if they just follow the trajectory of the closing gate, but like,
Yeah.
it's crazy that if you're outside of that, you are basically going to get clipped.
Yeah.
Oh, nice punish.
Oh, nice dash too. Try to go for the mix-up there. I have no idea how blocking works. Is there blocking in this game? Nobody knows. Ooh. And yeah, but Doofus is just playing the spacing game excellently, but now rush down into the corner. Let's see the value. Actual combos? What? Oh my god, the dragon ship? Oh, that I love that. The stop signs, get off me. Wait, why are there cracks on the glass? Can they turn into projectiles afterwards? This game is insane.
Oh man, if you can clip him multiple times with the closing gate on that, it seems like
Oh
my god,
dude, it
yeah.
just slowly.
Brah.
I would like my combo in bulk.
8 hits, nice.
Yeah, Tugboat finding these hits excellently. Oh my god. Again, cracking the glass. Let's see how this works. That's like a bomb setup. Looking like Bison setting up bombs. Let's see. Oh, changed at the wrong time.
Nice combo.
Maybe caught in recovery. The glass has been set once again. Not ready for the cracks. One more touch will do it. Oh my god, but Doofus. Tugboat able to even it up there. And I like that. Tugboat is showing us real combos. Even though they're simple, every little hit counts. The fact that you can leverage that earlier than your opponent, super important.
Right, and in the Kingdom of the Blind, the 3-hit combo is king.
Yeah. I know it's ABC, but it's my ABC.
Right?
Why do long combo when short combo do trick? Oh, there's more. Another 8-hit combo. But it was a little different this time. Also, they're very kind of developers. They showed us exactly how much damage and stun each combo does. That's beautiful. Look at it. See? Rate and stun.
It's like we're in combo mode.
Yeah, we get to see it at all times. That's beautiful.
I love this. I know so little about Touhou in total, but it feels like the kind of game where you have 10, like you have like 20,000 life points.
Yeah,
Even though that could be 200 in reality, like it doesn't need to be 20,000.
I mean, 2.5K did just about like 20%, so I think you might be right.
Yeah.
Honestly, they might have 10K health pools.
It seems like a genre where you're like, why not have 20,000? That feels like a pretty cool number.
Yeah, everything does a billion million damage.
Right.
It feels pretty good, man. Oh my god, these overheads are disgusting. Oh, the sword! One more will do it again.
Oh, almost ran into it, but it didn't seem to take any damage there.
Yeah, flew right above it.
Oh,
Oh, the movement!
Get in there!
Tugboat, excellent. That was pretty good, but Doofus not happy about that one. Is that a Japanese Sopranos t-shirt? I'm so confused. Wait a minute. This game was made for him. That's insane. It's a Japanese Sopranos t-shirt.
That is,
That's godlike.
that's pretty
I gotta know what it says, otherwise. That's the merch they get in Japan. They're like, oh yeah, we love Italian mobs.
We love Italian mafia, authentic.
Where's my Italian mafia Toho girl?
We love the documentary Sopranos.
It's a documentary Sopranos. Tony
Oh, that felt
is a
pretty
great
sweet.
man.
Okay, that feels pretty good. I feel like you should use the cape more, and he does too.
Yeah, that is. The Doofus figured it out real quick. It's like, oh, multi-hitting cape move? Sign me up. Even more? What?
Yo, the damage!
That was kind of nuts, I'm not going to lie. Send the beads. Oh, the cape is doing work. An actual, oh my god, a 10-hit combo? Badoofus is figuring out. Badoofus is not happy about losing that first game.
No. So there appears to be extremely generous invulnerability windows on dashes. I'm noticing that almost the kind of window where, like, yeah, right there.
Yeah, there's
it's
so many
almost like
iframes.
you don't actually come out of invulnerability until, like, you can move again, and the dash is quite long.
That's pretty good, honestly. I mean, utilizing that is going to be most important. That's probably how you navigate through the bullets without absolutely getting obliterated. Yeah, and again, the jump goes straight through it as well. Oh my goodness. Dude, the quick shot sword gun is crazy. Oh, Tugboat needs one more touch to get the kill here. Not like this. Oh man, here it comes. What was that invulnerability? Gray health only there.
Where were you? He hit him with the cake flap.
How many nicks will it take? One. Two.
Oh, the spy didn't even notice the fire coming out of the cape. What?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to just be real with you, Tohu. How is that thematically linked to what we're seeing? Fire coming out of the cape? What is that? What?
Guns coming out of the swords, fire capes. Is she wearing headphones? I'm not 100% sure. Tugboat trying to find a way in here. And that move has a ton of recovery.
Tugboat's movement is really on point. Even though Badoofus does seem to be making some of this work, Badoofus' movement seems really on point. Because getting in is something that is proving to be quite challenging.
Yeah, but Tugboat is utilizing the air dashing and like the vertical and and horizontally. Both axes need to be utilized, and we're seeing that a lot here. Like, willing to go under and above, and that's like one of the most important parts. Oh, I thought that was going to be a sick whip punish. Dash back over into the kill would have been insane, but Badoofus still alive.
What is so wild about this game, and that I think is like actually kind of interesting and makes me want to like experiment with it, is you exist on the center plane, right?
Yes.
The center of the screen. That's where you are.
That's your neutral.
Everything moves you around. So you jump, but you kind of have two directions to jump. You jump down,
you jump down or up. It's kind of like, I think the best way I would describe it, and I don't know if you've watched it, but it's Mirio's power from My Hero Academia, where he can jump down into the floor and then propel himself back upwards. Because he just phases through things. They're just phasing through the plane. So the floor is technically there, but they just go down and go up.
Is that one of those Japanimations?
Yes, exactly. One of them Japanimes.
Yeah.
Kind of like this, but on the TV screen.
It's good. It's good.
They got green hair characters, blonde hair characters,
throw it
blue
on the
hair
tube.
characters. Exactly. Oh, dude, raining bullets, not raining blood. Let's see here.
Man, the generous invulnerabilities throws me for a loop.
Yeah,
it's a lot of vulnerability.
I'm just expecting them to get hit.
How would you even hit anybody?
But I believe that's also how Toho works. So there are situations where you press a button and you can fly through any bullets, or it like clears the screen, pretty much. So I think that's how the mechanics is going. It's like when you're flying, you activate that mode. It puts like a little shield on you. May be completely wrong, but that's what I'm observing. Uh-oh, I have no idea where she is. Dude, this is a one-touch situation, but that gray health is slowly coming back.
Oh!
The bullets followed the whole way.
Okay,
that was disgusting.
That's the thing, is those bullets actually kept firing longer than I was used to. It went. It like fanned. If that's an option, you should be doing that.
Can you? Maybe you're able to variably control it. That's what I'm looking for. And if you figured that out, that's going to be terrifying.
If so,
that's a whole different game. Oh, okay. So that's just color selection. Oh, and the assist is random. Is it random? Because it looked like it was a Marvel assist roll, where it was like ding, figure out what you get, but there's probably shortcuts to get like who you want. It's like, oh, I want Sentinel. Give me Sentinel.
Hey, you did pick the song independently. I approve of this decision.
It's good, dude.
Sometimes you want to play Pirate Stage, but you don't want the Pirate Stage music.
With the Pirate song. Makes me do more damage on my combos. Got to get in the right mood.
Yeah, if you fully hit with that cape, that's a clean 1K, and we're seeing combos do about 2 to 3, so that's not a bad like just hit to throw out.
Yeah, the cape is definitely a great starter, and you can combo into it. Oh, but Badoofus is figuring out the follow-ups too. It's getting more and more layers. There we go. Again, combo into the cape.
Yo.
There's a B&B right there. That's a B&B in the air.
Badoofus is in control right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Tugboat trying to find a way in. Also, Badoofus is the only player so far we've seen actually use a super, the meter down there, and I feel like the cards at the
We're
bottom.
stunned. We're stunned.
are
Oh,
telling
he
us,
missed
oh,
it.
no.
Okay, now he's holding. Yeah, he's holding the wave beam.
So you can actually just keep it going? That's disgusting. Try it again. Oh, you might be dead here. If it's optimal. Who knows? The follow-up? Oh, man. Tugboat. Trying to stay alive here. Can only take one more hit. And
Leaves a bomb.
Finish the bombo. The cape is sick. I'm not going to lie. I like it a lot. I don't think a battleship should have a cape. We've seen what happens to superheroes around ships. It's not a good look.
Not good.
Nice. Yeah, the cape is your money button here. We had the heartbeat earlier. The cape is doing the mad damage, and those air dashes are invulnerable.
That's
Excellent.
a lot of damage. 2,800.
Yeah, that was really good. We just need to see a couple more of those from Tugboat.
Get out.
Yeah, that's a get off me button. I love that, dude. The claws down. I feel like I'm watching Double go for a jump in. Just transforming, like, what is going on?
Oh, man, a lot of those beams hit. Okay, so what interesting thing is they have moves, and they seem to move them in certain trajectories. I'm sure we're not exploring the full depth of the game. A move that spikes you downward may have some complementary, like we were saying with the floor bounces at one point.
Yeah. It's like, how do you follow up on these to really utilize the entire access that is at your disposal? Also, is the movement, like, fluid? Are you, like, going like this, or are you jumping from plane to plane, like 3 planes?
Well, the way you sort of wave, I think it sort of moves you back to the center automatically. Like you jump up and it sort of forces you back.
Yeah, you're only there for a little
yeah.
bit. Like you have momentum where it slingshots you back.
It's like there's gravity in the center band of the screen.
Interesting. Oh, man, and Badoofus is one touch away, one hit confirmed from ending it all. And I think the biggest thing here is Badoofus has been using the super meter excellently and the gun to finally finish it off. Good stuff. 2-1 from Badoofus. Right there. Let me see. I got to see it. I can't see the card. No, I have no information.
We didn't quite see it.
Please. All I know is that he has Japanese Sopranos t-shirt. Nothing else. Nothing more. God.
Interesting game. Seems to have a lot of depth.
Yeah.
One of the things I really did love about it is the idea that, because when I first watching it, I wrongly inferred that you were just flying around the screen.
Yeah,
with
like
full
you could
control.
go willy-nilly and
Like
just
you're
go up,
like
down.
Like I said, almost like a twin-stick shooter.
Yeah.
I did not realize, as I was paying more attention to it, okay, yes, they always go back to the center. So they'll jump up.
That's your neutral.
Drop down.
So you kind of like float back in.
So you're forcing movement in a certain way, and you go for a dash, like an air dash, but it's like an under air dash, over air dash.
Yeah.
No, it seems to have a lot of depth. Whoever made that game put a lot of care into it. I can't imagine
beautiful.
it was made by more than a handful of people.
Yeah. So they put a hell of a lot
whomever
of time.
it was, it looks pretty sick.
I think the best way to describe how moving through the planes is, it's like if I were to dump this water bottle into a bucket of water and it pops back up, that's how it feels like sometimes.
Exactly.
And then it's like the other way. You just have water above you, but it follows the same principle.
Like if you threw water above you and it came back.
Yeah, seems pretty cool. Honestly, I love the way that players are moving. We got to see a little bit of like combos, like what a simple combo would look like, and then the really cheap stuff.
Yeah, I imagine that somebody who is really good at this game, there's probably a very dedicated scene of several dozen like Toho experts somewhere in Japan, and they probably know the full life bar combos.
They're like, oh yeah, this does like 10 million damage.
It does
By
10
the way,
million damage.
That's a whole life bar, and you change into 2 girls during the combo, and just completely obliterate them. And I think we are getting the laptop set up for another game. It might be the same, but I see a blank screen, which now we are eager to get started. We may be going back in to AOCF, but I'm not 100% sure. And I mean, I've been having a blast so far. Figuring out these games in the minute is like what fighting games are all about.
Exactly. And we've got Elven Shadow up there, and Elven Shadow did advance, which means probably on a new game. Yeah.
New game. That means that we get to figure it out all again. And yeah, I mean, that's what makes fighting games so great. It's like figuring them out together, and it may be something that's like somebody's mainstay. Like, for example, it's like, oh yeah, I've never played Skullgirls. Be like, you're not going to believe this.
You won't believe
Watch this optimal combo.
You won't believe it.
But you dropped it halfway through. That's why it's optimal, because it gave me a 50-50.
That's why it's good. See, you didn't think I would do that there.
And then I did it there. But I could have done it here.
I did it over there.
And I did it over here, but then the combo was over there. And then Big Bang came in. Oh, man.
But we're going out unlike that. So we're going to see here in just a little bit after we all take a nice deep breath, get prepped for the day. Hey, welcome back to the back half of these pools here at Combo Breaker 2023. We've seen some pretty damn good matches so far, including extreme violence from underage girls. It's terrible what they are doing to these people out here, but we get to bear the enjoyment of all of this. Really, we're sick. We're sick individuals for watching this. But I think everybody at home, you're feeling just as good as I am in reality. We've got a returner to the stream, Elvin Shadow, up here to show him how it's done again. He's rocketing back and forth between basically Rev 2 and Mystery right now.
Just running around. I mean, he's throwing mystery items, playing mystery game. You can't have it go any other way. And it looks like we have, I have no idea what this game is. I haven't played it. You can set up bots and everything so you can play with yourself, play together. And again, okay, so I have no idea what to expect.
This has a visual similarity to Towerfall.
Yeah. Oh, you could pick a bear. It's super cute. Okay, Ronin. He is a Death Samurai, Epi. Cute characters are normally pretty annoying. Let's see. Okay, so, and you can see the abilities below there too. So like conjure a small destructible block in front of you. Deploy a drone, that's gotta be good.
The amount of things you can change and modify in this seems like somebody's gonna make a bad call.
I think so.
Somebody's gonna go type 2, okay, and that's not what you wanted to pick. You know?
You go to controller type 2 and you're like, I have no idea what's going on. Oh yeah, pick the pink Ronin. Absolutely. Oh, and there's shot styles? Some of them are locked. Okay, so you can pick what it looks like. You protect mouse. I think that's just an aesthetic.
You gotta unlock those with each
Yeah. Fire ability. Oh, Ronin and Ronin. That's what we have figured out. I don't know if Elvin Shadow is getting coaching, but that might be sad. Can you imagine? Yeah. Ronin's your guy. Let's see. Okay, so fire, A and B, and then movement. Very simple.
Very simple. At least, again, Towerfall has fire and dodge, so it's not like fire, jump, and dodge. So it's not like you need too much to make a game with a lot of competitive depth. As long as it's tightly designed, then you're good.
All right, yeah, and I mean, I think this is going to be a lot of like neutral, like top-down neutral-based game. It's like, okay, how am I going to maneuver around this table? Let's see.
Yeah, this is we got a Bomberman type of thing going on.
Yeah. Oh, and you can move free time. What is going on? Ronin goes invisible? Okay, so he can disappear at times. Oh, and then you're trying to catch each other. He died! Immediately respawns there. Oh, and it's up to how many kills you can get in this time frame, I believe.
How did you get there?
I have no idea.
I be confused.
Dude, there's okay, so he respawns. He's invisible right now. Oh no. Okay. Wow. How do you know what you are? Are you not? He killed him instantly.
Yeah, it's a one-hit kill game. There is no life bar.
That is insane. Yeah. And then you have power-ups on the screen. So I believe that there's got to be a way that they can tell where they are.
Get shot.
That's insane.
That's an instant vaporization.
Can you see footsteps? Is that what I'm looking for?
I think they can't turn, so you have to assess where you think they are. But that's not even true. He was way over there.
Yeah, this is insane.
I have no idea what is determining invisibility.
This character is broken. You can't see him. Okay, so there's an airdrop, obviously. It's got to be a battle for resources. So if you're playing this invisible character, then, oh, what a snipe. By the way, for everybody looking, I believe it is Elvin Shadow on the pink Ronin. And then, oh, no, Elvin Shadow on the blue Ronin, Azakaza on the pink Ronin. That's what we're seeing here. The sword isn't an insta-kill, only the gun. Wow. And then it looks like maybe it's how many seconds you are, like, what is the second timer? Is that how you win? That is definitely how you win. Match is over.
You're controlling the zone.
Really?
There's a zone that you control. That's what the mode was, zone control.
Oh. Oh, you have to stay here. Like, see when it's rented out, you have to stay in that zone.
The control zone. As soon as he won, it lit up, and I was like, oh, that's King of the Hill.
So it's a King of the Hill, one-hit kill based fighting game. That is nuts. And you can go invisible for the entire time? That's insane. Does the zone change? That's the question. And you can place these blocks as well, clear the space out. Yeah, and it shows you who's in charge of the zone. So you're trying to break these blocks, maybe to create this open space, get a little bit more to work with. And then when it changes colors, that's how you can tell. Be like, okay, he's invisible. Now we're both in the zone because it's the same color. You got to find him.
So the invisibility isn't quite as damning as one might think because to know that you're in the zone knows you're firing in that straight line.
Exactly. Right now, Azaxa is playing excellently. He's got a little bit more time here. And once again, has to build it up. Slowing it down. Both of them are in the zone now. Who's going to get the shot? Knows that he's trying to come for the corner, and that's where we're playing the footsies. We're playing invisible footsies.
All right, so I have been told by informed sources this is Invisigun, so the invisibility is not a character-specific trait, it would seem.
That is
Firing
wild.
firing makes you visible.
That's it.
Firing is the only thing it does.
Otherwise, you're invisible the entire time? That is nuts. And it is a 1-0 for Azaxa. And he is he's actually 23 seconds away from defeating Elven Shadow. Oh, and the bullets do clash. This is so scary. They continue to clash, chasing that corner. Oh! Oh, and Elven falls. That was such a bullet. That was a bullet trading nightmare. Then you can get bonus run speed as well with the bonus. And I think that is, like, you can technically juke the fireball. Oh, and this is going to be huge. Elvin's going to get a lot of seconds here. Oh, he sniped him. And now almost only 10 seconds away.
What's really fun about this is there does not appear to be a visual indication, so it's not like you know exactly where if you're not being very careful.
Yeah, you have to always be tracking yourself and the opponent. Like, that is so interesting. And you can see he just picked up the split shot, which is even more terrifying. And Elvin can't afford to die here. He's got to get a couple more seconds. He has
basically a no-death game.
Yeah, you have to dominate the zone.
Oh, but you can bump the blocks.
You bump the blocks.
Inform
How you
yourself. Yeah.
2 seconds left. Yeah, and you can shoot the blocks. Oh, and that is going to be it. Azaxa takes it, I think. Is this a 2 out of 3? Absolutely. And that was a quick one. Figuring that out that fast, that's got to be so hard.
Given the nature of how that game went, there you go. Zoom. It's tough to know if the character choice actually had any effect on what was happening.
So they have different special abilities too.
Oh.
So it was based on what you could pick. Like one of them can place a block. So say if somebody's trying to come shoot you, you can place a block in front. Maybe you can test that space. So I think it did. I don't know what Ronin's ability was. It might have been the sword.
Just the sword? Yeah.
It might have been the sword.
Maybe melee's not a thing you can do as other characters.
Potentially, but I mean, when we go back to character select, we'll be able to see exactly like what they're picking. If we see Ronin happen again, then I think
that would be unfortunate.
Indicator.
I hope you don't do that to us.
Yeah, that would give us some variety. I need to see that, but the fact that you're invisible at all times and it's like you can only see yourself by bumping into stuff is hilarious.
No, so a cool little fact here that the chat is letting us know is that there's a spectator mode. So let's say you and 2 good friends are playing the game, you can watch a special window on the side that actually shows you where everyone is.
Oh,
So you get to see the real gameplay, and then you get to see like sort of the privilege view.
You get to see the God view, right?
Yes.
It's like you turn off the fog of war.
Exactly.
So you get to see everything.
That's a fascinating thing to sort of see, like, because you have to suspect what might have happened, and then somebody gets shot. It'd be fun to know, like, oh, he juked him and he actually faked him out, or you never even know because, like, you can't really see what's happening.
Invisible fake outs,
right?
Invisible jukes. You're literally playing
the mind games,
mind versus mind.
Yeah, it's like you're having to guess what they may do in a situation where you can't even see them.
I know none of your tendencies, but I'm gonna bait you here.
Right.
And that's beautiful.
Exactly as planned.
Exactly as planned. I'm so lucky. If only I didn't die here, I would have won. But yeah, we're getting right back into it as we get our controllers set up. I like this game. I think that's cool. This is a game you could definitely play with your friends. It's almost guaranteed to be Omega frustrating, especially if somebody is like a sweat at it and they know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
there's a 2013 game called Sports Friends that I think sort of typified this style of gameplay.
Yeah.
It's not technically difficult to play it, but you do have to understand what you want to do. And this is a game, it's very simple controls. It's a very simple concept, but it does leave a lot of room for that player expression.
Okay, so here we go. Cover a lot of ground quickly using a quick short burst of speed, so a dash, jump, or double jump to dodge shots. I think that's gotta be pretty good. Random. Fake a shot with a decoy clone and teleport to where it hits. So you could do a fadeaway shot, teleport behind them and be like, it's nothing personal, kid. Call it
lethal airstrike?
That's insane.
You get a kill streak?
You get
Calling in the airstrike. 5 kill streak.
Oh my Yeah, you just get
Ultra kill.
You just get to do it.
You get to drop the bomb. We're seeing another Ronin.
Another Ronin pig.
But we're seeing Dejan K. I think that's how it's going to be pronounced. And this bear leaves invisible traps. So we got invisible bullets and invisible traps.
I feel this may be ripe for exploitation.
I think so. I think so, because if you can't see yourself and you can't see them place the invisible trap, it's Schrodinger's trap. It's everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
It goes off if you hit it and not if you don't.
Yeah. All right, now it's Badoofus versus Abak. Not Arbok. No, do not be mistaken. No snakes here. I heard the trap get placed. Do you hear that? Oh, there it is. That's what it looks like. Oh, this is scary. Again, you can see that Abak is excellently controlling the space here, but now both of them inside. Badoofus entered.
Yeah, Badoofus had trouble finding the...
Did he step on his own trap?
The zone.
Oh my god, the trap's exploding. I need to see if they're timed. Dude, the bear looks so cute. Yeah, you gotta stay in the zone, Badoofus. Badoofus is just giving him free time. Trying to pick up the power-ups. What does resistance mean? There's another free trap. I think they are on a timer as well, so you can't just place a million of them. Oh, it tracks you in. Stuck in. Oh, I think that's what the point right there. Or is that resistance? Is that what he picked up, which keeps you trapped in this zone?
Yeah, but Badoofus just does not capitalize on that. You essentially had free understanding of where your opponent is. That's
just to
what the
shoot
trap
them,
does.
and you can just
It
sneak up
tethers
and be
them
like,
makes
"Bop."
them fully visible.
Yeah, that's huge. You need to really capitalize there. But Badoofus has given 27 seconds for almost free for a block. I think the power-up utilization is going to be huge, and that's where we're seeing... I don't think Badoofus knows where they are. Oh, no. Badoofus wasn't tracking themselves incredibly well, and now... Yeah, stuck both of them in the circle, finally. Wow, that was such a good call out on the bullet. These traps are finally paying off, and now Badoofus getting some much-needed R&R in the zone. Yeah, so that's the utility of the traps right there. The invisible traps create a tether, and then you're stuck, and then you're playing this guessing game of, are they going to shoot me from the left or another side? But Abak just stayed in the zone, eyes on the prize.
Yeah, Badoofus spent so much time out of the zone, like did not understand that you need to be in there.
I think it was also data as well. It's like, okay, let's see how placing these traps work. Let me see what the power-ups do.
The traps were working great. I mean, the number of times the trap actually triggered was good.
Back the Ronin. I think the traps, are they the way? Yeah. So it's just got to be an adjustment here. It has to be an adjustment on like playing near the zone, like where you set up the traps on the zone and what you're going to be doing that. Oh, are you going to emote for us? Forgive me. Wow. That is a BM. That is a BM.
Oh.
Ronin has bad manners. That's crazy. Both of them are ready in the zone this time. And the only indicator you have of the trap is the sound effect. I need to see more hitting of the sides. Oh my god, finally! This is the first lead we've seen.
I mean, what's really good is that, I mean, you're obviously circling around in that one space zone, so the idea that you're going to hit the trap if it's laid down there is a foregone conclusion. It's just, how do you get it prepped?
Yeah. You're going to be in that danger zone at one point. And now both of them are just waiting patiently. I want to know, because you could just sit here all day. I've got all day. Picked it up. Guardian, not exactly sure. Oh, wait, you have like a little orbital? It's shooting out lasers? That's crazy.
Does it stop shots?
I'm not 100% sure. 9, it has a 9 counter right here. So let's see. And yeah, Abak holding the space excellently, but Badoofus not giving up any space. Neither of these players want to overcommit, and there's no timer.
It's shooting the bullets, but only at a certain amount of time. At a certain distance, it can't stop it in time.
So I see what Abak is doing. Abak is just staying on that side, saying, you can't mess with my Guardian. Oh my god, Badoofus, no. I want to see what the feather does. Is it like a Tanuki special? Are you going to go straight to Mario and up? Both of them are in the same zone. I feel like a bottom side, it is Badoofus, and Abak finding his way, getting those seconds. You cannot afford to stay out this long, Badoofus. Gotta find a kill somehow. Every single time he steps out.
Too much time. I was saying, you need to get some traps down.
Yeah, the traps have been...
That saved him.
Yeah,
the helper saved him.
Absolutely. 4 shots left to be blocked by the Guardian. Still stuck, and you're just giving him free time, but Badoofus needs to find an in. 2 more Guardians left. I think that's a broken power-up, I'm not gonna lie. And
The
that,
thing is, at that distance, it still gets him.
yeah, and that the power-up saved him there. The Guardian did it, and if he doesn't get in time, but Doofus is gonna fall apart. Gotta find the kill, but no, it is gonna be a Bach taking it in a 2-0 fashion. Ronan pretty convincingly. I think the sword being able to melee is great because the traps just seem not effective at all, especially once you establish the space.
Yeah, they were staying in a very strange pattern where there was a lot more circular movement by both players, which led to so many of the traps being triggered. Once you knew this is my side, don't come over here, you'll die. You know, you can't get a trap over.
You have to challenge the sides though. You cannot just let them. It's like the table where it's like.
Exactly. You're kind of circling around that table. I'd be interested to know, can you stop the bullets with the shot, with the sword?
Yeah, that'd be a good question. I mean, like absolutely slashing it in half.
It had the text detailing what it does, but it almost seems like that would have to be what it does.
Otherwise, why would you?
Why would you do? Why would it be any better than shooting? Right?
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, being able, you could also, because you can shoot walls to check, but you can also maybe use the sword to check the walls as well for positioning. There's got to be multiple uses, but again, we'd have to read the text, and we won't get another chance because I believe we are switching the game once again. But that was a really interesting game. I absolutely love that and the dynamic you could have because it's a very simple premise with a lot of depth that you can explore.
I always really enjoy those games. Those are the kind that, you know, a lot of devs actually bring to fighting game events where they're like, hey, try this one game based around this one concept. It's very simple. Don't worry about it too much. It reminds me a little bit of like Tough Love Arena.
Yeah. Oh, I love Tough Love
and
Arena.
games where you have, it's like, no. It's really just about this one idea I wanted to like get into a game.
Yeah.
And then we expanded around it. Or it didn't expand very much and it's just about that. I mean, I can't remember what it was, but it was this very simple, almost Atari-like game with a ball that you would try to like throw down into the water. And it had these very bright color palettes. And this is maybe like, 10 years ago.
I gotta.
It had like a repetitive name, Toku, something like that.
I'm gonna have a brain blast about this later.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
It was one of those games where it was just like basically you try to throw the ball down into the water, but they can like you go down and get it before it like falls down through the score zone. And then you could like kick each other to stun each other to make sure you couldn't grab it.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's tough. And that reminds me, it's just like this simple game. We're not trying to make it too complicated. We have one concept. You can't see each other until you fire your gun.
That's cool.
And then somebody was like, okay, well, what do we do to make it fun? And then somebody had a really good, session and just designed a fun game. That's one of those games where you just, that's tight.
You just play it. It's not like a large time sink either, so you just get some buddies.
And you can get, exactly. It's a good party game, but it has some depth to it.
That's cool.
Screen Sheet was another fun one from some years back.
Okay.
It was a GoldenEye shooter where you couldn't see the other player, so you had to look at their screen to know where they were.
So what you're saying is screen looking is advised.
Yes.
That's nuts.
So it's called, apparently in the UK they call it screen cheating, so that was the name of it. It was a UK developed game. It was really fun, so everybody always saw each other's screens, even if you're playing online.
That's crazy. I can't believe they made a game out of what terrorized so many N64 kids back in the day.
Bari Ball.
Bari Ball?
Bari Ball was it, and it was also part of the Sports Friends like package of all those different games. But the thing is, they brought it. Bari was brought. Nice.
I heard a PlayStation.
Yeah, we heard some PlayStation.
Oh.
They brought Bari as just the game to like several events back in like the UFGT era.
Okay.
And it was fun to like see it, and then you realize, oh, it's in the game. They gave it the PS4s.
That's
nice.
Lit. I love that. Dude, I love simple games because you can pick them up, play with anybody, and then it's like everybody gets to be involved. Everybody gets to have their say. And, man, I got nothing better to say. That was super fun to watch. I want to play that game now.
Yes. It was the opposite of the Touhou game where you're like, geez, this is going to get complicated.
Jesus, this is really overwhelming.
Really fast, but it's kind of appealing, right?
Yeah.
You're like, I kind of want to learn more about it. Whereas this one's like, you don't really have to learn that much about it, but it's still going to be, okay, we've got some Romanji.
I hear Kyo. I can read Romaji. I can read hiragana and katakana. I don't have my kanji down, so it's rough. It's rough. 2 years of being inside and not using Japanese is a struggle and a half. However, I want to see. Oh, I heard a samurai sword noise. That's the menu selection.
All 16 kilobit per second of that sample.
Yeah, just really crunchy.
Yeah.
Dude, I want like a new fighting game to come out with like the crunchiest sound a bit like HD character where they sound like they're talking like Virgil from the Devil May Cry series in like DMC3 where he's like, I need more power, and he just sounds terrible, but like he looks, the visual fidelity is through the roof.
It's way too high for like what you're hearing. Yeah,
exactly. I need more power. And you're like, oh my God, please, Virgil, up the sound bites.
Do we need an art director? No.
This is beautiful.
Make the intern do it.
Make the intern do it. Give him the old messed up mic, the Fisher Price one, and have him say all the lines.
Also got an SM58, but it looks a little broken.
That's fine.
It's fine.
That's a part of the aesthetic.
Fine.
That's what we're looking for. Y'all got any of them broken microphones? No, we don't. Well, you're going to need to break some of your microphones.
I love that that's like a faithfulness thing. We need to remake DMC3. But
here's a walkie-talkie for Virgil's voice actor.
I heard the dailies on the voice recordings. It's a little too good. I'm going to need you guys to scale that back.
Just bring it back. Dante, you sound a little too nice.
Honestly, I understood what
Bring
you were
it
saying,
back.
and I feel like that's not a faithful to the
That's
player
not what the
experience.
players want.
No.
The players do not want that. Leon S. Kennedy he's got to say some pretty scruffy stuff and all the cheesy one-liners, but it's got to sound like a little shitty. Just like a little shitty. I love it, because like that's what you remember. You're like, yeah, that's the good stuff right there.
Yes.
Just a little bit of suck.
Back when they really couldn't, they had no more budget on screen. The RAM was about to explode.
Yeah.
You had nothing left. This PS1 can't power anything
No, they
beyond
can't.
here. And then you see, like, that's what you hear. Ashley. Like, that's all you get.
Ashley.
It's like the Digimon sounds.
It's like a little Pokemon. Ashley.
And you're like, what is that noise?
Anytime you played like those old ones, there was a Pokemon knockoff in the PS1 era called Jade Cocoon.
I played it.
It was a fantastic
I
example.
loved Jade Cocoon.
All the animals, you hear natural animal sounds and it's like, oh. Then you get in Jade Cocoon and the sounds be like, and you'd be like, damn.
What is going on? These animals are built different.
I feel like I need to put this animal out of its misery.
I feel like
something's so wrong.
Dude, Jade Cocoon was a fever dream for me because I remember playing it and I was like, I kind of like that game. But then I looked back at it and I'm like, I don't think I like that game. I just think I didn't have the new Pokemon.
I didn't have whatever Pokemon was out at the time. And I think I was like really into PlayStation as a brand. I was like, this is obviously superior. It's got a CD.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's not a cartridge. I plug it into my TV. I love my TV. I'm a 6-year-old. I gotta play this.
So I believe we saw First Blade last year.
Yeah. Oh God, First Blade, and then you got Kakashi on the left.
Although I can't remember if that was last year or just one of the years I've forgotten from bringing it.
Dude, she has a
watching
gun.
all these games.
She brought a gun to a sword fight.
Oh my
God!
KOF wishes it had hop dashes like that.
That is insane. And okay, so there are reload mechanics. She has Peach from Armika.
Assists. This is an assist fighter.
Yeah, and this is Abot versus Azaxa again. As you can see, as they continue to move forward, dude, this game is fast.
Until you do a super.
She has an item super. Elven Shadow, not like this. It could have been you.
Oh, she was out of bullets.
Yeah, she runs out of bullets really quick. I think she only has 4 in the chamber. Dude, these hops, these hyper hops are insane.
See, it doesn't look like you can actually switch from what we're seeing. Just call the assist.
Yeah. So this is a pure assist fighter.
This is I think they copied this from Mortal Kombat 1, the upcoming game.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's
Not technically a tag fighter, but an assist fighter.
Yeah, true.
Call those cameos.
First cameo. That's a cameo fighter. First game to ever do it.
First game.
Dude, she actually just pulls out another girl with another gun. You can see the assist cooldown right there. Another super.
Oh my!
Anti-air gun super. Bro, Azaxa has to know how to play this. Nah, baits the super. No chance. And dodge the gun assist too. That had such a high hitting
These
hitbox.
full screen hops are mayhaps a bit ridiculous.
Just dude, the full screen hop into the back of the next shot. Azaxa is definitely utilizing the system mechanics right here. God, this is disgusting.
Yeah, look at those PS1 era.
I love it. It hits a certain part of my heart.
It's like everything's aliased really harshly, so like you have to do a lot with not a lot of resolution. I love that.
Yeah, I was a PlayStation kid, absolutely,
Oh, yeah,
and
for sure.
I love these games. I remember going to Blockbuster. For those of you who don't know, that was a place where you could rent CDs and take them home for a period of time.
Get about halfway through the game,
And then have to go rent it again.
Somebody will probably delete your save on Earthbound.
Dude, I remember playing Digimon World, and I was so sad because the copy at my local Blockbuster was broken at a certain point, so you could never progress. I could never fight a certain, like, Greymon or something because the game would just crash. And I'm like, I'm so sad. I got to it on an emulator. I'm like, oh, the game is supposed to be a game at this point. I love the immediate switch over to the same assist and Gun Girl. He's like,
we're
that.
done.
He's
we're
like,
done doing whatever you thought we were doing. We're
like,
doing this now.
we are playing it this way. This is the correct way to play the game. I love this. Do you know how to reload, though? That's the real question.
Good God.
She has bombs, too. She's like Solid Snake. She calls.
I love like the retreating gunfire where you're like firing it wildly behind yourself.
Oh,
might
this
be in
is
trouble.
the super. Yeah, you're in the air. Oh,
Okay,
no,
I'll
just
play,
left
I'll
down.
play.
And you have to reload after. Right back at you. Dude, she flips the gun, too. Does she never take gun safety? That's insane.
Don't do that.
It's all crouchable.
Oh my God, the pop-up knife throw guy. He's like, hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
It's like your anime guy.
It's he just
pops up.
He just shows up
He just
out of the
sees all the
shadows and he's like,
roadblocks.
I'm out of here. I'm only here for 3 shuriken. 3 kunai.
It's crazy anime.
3 kunai with chain. Lockdown again. This is absolutely nuts. And I love it. Abog immediately is like, yeah, this is the way to play. Full
You
screen.
might get hit. You might get hit.
I think you get punished here. Oh, no, you.
Oh, it's a high.
Yeah, you can crouch under all of it. So low profiling is important. What? Is sudden death? What is going on? Oh, it's a one-touch game. Super right back. No, you're not able to jump over. Because they ran out of time, it goes to a sudden death situation. And you both have
Oh my
bar.
God. Does that mean that if you're like up by 50% of your life bar and I get you to timeout, then we go to sudden death? That's tight. I wish more games did that.
That's
like
messed
if I
up.
can force a timeout on you, we go to like all your life is gone. That's so messed up.
Yeah, that's a deciding timer. I think there's only a 40-second timer as well, if I'm not mistaken, because I can read the timing kanji right there. It might be. I might be wrong. It has been a while. I'll be able to tell after we get to this next segment of the timer.
What's so weird about this game is that the hitboxes on these bullets are so
50-second rounds. They're 50-second rounds. So if you run out of time in the 50 seconds, you go to sudden death.
And these are real seconds. You can
Yeah, these are real seconds.
Yeah. 31, 30.
30. See, it even looks like 30. You saw 3 lines and there was a 0. Yeah. Nissan. Ni. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, this is so hard. Abak has the lead, but let's see if the timeout rule is true if we end up getting to that point. And it's not going to look like that. Abak gets a game on the board. 1-1. Do we have a backup strategy, a gun girl? Because it looks like he picks your main and is playing better. God.
Nice.
And that was only 10 seconds left, so.
Yeah, not a lot of time. And like that, like you said, it ticks pretty fast.
It's pretty fast.
You got to get in there.
This is a rush down game. Yu, I think that's her name. I cannot tell. God. This game is fun. This game is ridiculous. Are we going straight back to Gun
think
Girl?
we need to switch.
I think, yeah, I think a
Because the
switch
thing is,
is in
right now
order.
we're assuming this is the strongest, but there might be something that is.
Dude, my man has his
just
eyes
busted.
closed and he has 2 swords. I'm not sure.
I like 2 swords in a game like
The
this.
edgier the character, the better they are. I don't know. And it looks like you can pick one character as, like, all the characters look pickable, and then you can pick another one as an assist. So I feel like we've identified the strongest assist, which is the kunais. But we're going to see if it's...
what's up? I'm the plucky hero. Wow.
I'm the plucky hero, man. I just fall into victory. Sometimes it just happens. Things work out. But not me. I'm a natural talent. Dude, he looks so... There's such protagonist energy on this side.
Yeah, that left side looks like some goody two-shoes.
The way he holds his sword, I don't know. I think he's the clumsy hero. Bro, he has Reppuken! He has Reppuken! But with a sword.
Which means nothing when you can jump full screen.
Yeah, and shoot your gun. Oh, that is a great
And apparently
normal.
block immediately upon landing.
Oh, okay. My man has sword normals, thankfully. I don't know if the switch was a good idea just yet, but he looks like to do big damage. What? That was insane. And then you're locked down with the lockdown assist once again. The Reppuken. Super bar is there. Oh. Not like this. Oh, yeah, crouch under all of it, but you're not able to take your turn. Even though you're able to crouch, you don't have the punish just yet. Those runaway shots have been so
Yeah,
clean.
so Azax's assist appears to suck.
I think we are aligned on that statement.
What? It pretty much touched her. How does that fire not affect her?
It whiffed completely. Okay, did he die?
Okay, this assist is actually trash.
Yeah.
Did you see that fireball? The whole
fireball was in a box.
The whole JPEG passed right over her.
Completely covered by the fireball, and it did not matter.
Hajime!
Oh my God!
That back throw was so fast. Jesus Christ.
It did no damage, thank God.
Dude, imagine if it's like 0 frame
Oh,
back throw.
oh, we've got a button.
That cross-up was Omega deep. The super comes out. Is it going to hit Raw? Nah, no chance. Hold this gun.
Punish?
Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. So much damage. And the reload to boot. Dude, my man, you can see his shadow up here, too. I'm starting to figure it out. I think Gun Girl might be pretty dang good. I'm not going to lie.
The way he walked off after assisting was so dejected.
He's like, man, I didn't really do much.
I thought that would work.
I thought that it was going to do more.
Oh my God, he cut the bullet, but it didn't matter. There were 3 more. He just goes, ugh. He ejects. Oh, what?
This is like, there's like a danger time.
Yeah, that is danger time. I can't believe Guilty Gear. Daisuke was watching this game and he's like, this is the way.
Another
Oh,
thing.
it hit Raw!
We're going to final game, final round here. That
Is
did
he like
mad
remembering?
damage.
Who was that woman?
I don't know.
That was like, I remember my first love. That's what I think
I'll
of.
do it for her.
Right, when I kill. What?
Why is her image in your
Why
head
is
when
she
you're cutting
here?
another woman in half?
This is ridiculous. You haven't considered this. Nice, that anti-air is
I feel like if we knew the Japanese, it would be a lot more understanding. That was
Okay.
a huge combo. All right, okay. Now you're kind of cooking. Azaxa.
The fireball hit finally.
Uh-oh.
You're dead.
Oh!
That was tight. That was tight.
The sword stopped and cut through some of them, but
He
there was
held
too many
his
projectiles.
tiny little steel sword in front of him to block all the explosions.
Yeah, that was kind of nuts.
All right, we're starting to lose some combos now.
Yeah, locked down, but the anti-air bullets. I feel like I'm watching Indiana Jones when he showed up and he actually just pulled out the gun. 20 seconds left. Bach is so close, just needs a couple more hits. And the glute roll is working out excellently.
Oh my God, just getting anti. Oh, you gotta stop going to the air.
Oh, again,
danger time.
Danger time again. What is this? Is this just RPS? Are you able to block in time? Oh,
Why would you
jump and you died for that, Bach. Punishing the jump. I mean, I'd panic too. I have no idea what's gonna happen. You could just crouch too, but
just block.
just block. Just a little bit of blocking.
Tiny block.
Hold a little down back, and that is how you finish up. And we are back into the action. That suit is mad big. I wonder if them and Sonic are friends. That's what I need to see. Sonic in fursuit is like full power. When the hat comes off, even more power. It's scary. It's like going past your limits.
Yeah, it's a little weird to wear formal work attire at an event like this, but
Yeah. I mean,
You know, it's
a
their
job's got to get done.
it's their call.
A job's got to get done. I could never. It would be too hot for me. I can't do it.
it'd be tough.
Under these lights,
That's the reason I wouldn't wear that.
that's the only reason.
That's the one reason that
one
I would
reason.
not elect to wear that.
the number one reason. I'm like, the heat's just too much,
The
man. I
heat,
can't.
it really is an environmental thing and nothing else.
I'm a perspiration monster, and I can't don the suit. Okay, it's only for drastic measures.
Right. Emergencies. Emergencies only. Speaking of emergencies, it's time for us to hydrate. You should as well. We will see you in just a little bit.
Welcome back, everybody, to Combo Breaker 2023. We are in the last leg of this block, and if you are, familiar with the sounds you're hearing in the background, we've got a couple of blocks that'll be falling in our imminent future.
Yeah, no, if you've ever had dreams of shapes, then you know the
Like
game we're
this
talking
Like
about.
this one.
If you've ever
Or like
pressed
this
your eyes and then you've had after images, you know what game we're talking about. If you've ever sought to destroy 4 blocks of a sound structure at once, then you know what we are talking about. In fact, we are moving into a Tetramino-based game.
That is going to be amazing. And the thing I love about Tetris is, like, yes, very easy to understand. So much depth for the game. There's a ton of tech, high-level stuff. But this one's a little different. There's a spin on this Tetris game, and I believe there is more of a horizontal axis than you're used to, and it's a whole circle that you're working with. A lot of blocks.
Yes. So this is a prototype. of a game that came out for the N64 era.
Yes.
This is not the second time this has ever happened. This is type music.
I'm loving it in the background. I don't even think it's the game. Cats, boots and cats, and boots and cats, and boots and cats. But now we're getting in, and the thing about Tetris 2 is the best way that you're going to be able to get these scores is you have to develop a Tetris, and it's even harder when you're dealing with a circle instead of a normal plane.
We've already got a little bit of
a flub,
bit of a flub on the left player. This is just something. This basically was refined to its core in the N64 version of this game. Where it had the similar effects, but perhaps a few more lines of resolution.
Yeah, there's kind of, you would be surprised. I am wearing my glasses right now, but it is a little blurry. Not just for me, not just for you, but that's it working as intended. See, but right now the player on the left is definitely in the lead score-wise, and playing this on a fight stick actually seems pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no, we're pretty hosed. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to squeeze.
Yeah, you've got to clear. You created a lot of traffic for yourself, not really able to find it, but the player on the right as well has a lot of opportunities to clear lines quite quick. And
yeah, we're not talking about Tetris experts on display. I don't want to disparage, but a lot of empty holes in this structure.
Yeah, and not a clear, because typically there's going to be a clear path where you want to clear 4 lines at once with your little long boy right there, and you set up the stage to that.
Honestly, classic character. Long boy really gets it done.
Long boy gets the job done. I'm not a big fan of T-spin because I'm not a T-spinner, and Squiggly boy can get it done, but T is my boy sometimes. Square is a hit or miss.
Yeah.
He's like mid-tier, I'd say. Who's your favorite Tetris?
Honestly, I gotta say, like, L block. Right L block, I feel like, is a little better than left L block.
Yeah,
But you know what? Honestly, that was just because they got the opportunity to be in the first movie, and I after that, it was like, okay, you're just repeating what.
Yeah,
left L
you're
block
just like,
does.
you just change the color.
You're just copying.
You did a little flip.
It felt like we were just rehashing the script from the first one, right?
People say it's a 5-5. It's like Sub-Zero and Scorpion. It's like the colors just changed. It's not really much different.
It's not different.
I'm all about right F block, and you can see the trash is starting to build up on the bottom too. So I wanna see how this goes, but now catching up with Doofus. He's been playing pretty well here, and this is again Doofus on the loser side. Now that is a huge error.
Big time error there. That might be insurmountable.
You're supposed to deliver else.
Yeah, because Climax is making some headway downward.
Yeah, and running out of time. The score is incredible.
Oh, double error!
Yeah, this is so bad. Oh no. God, yeah,
this is definitely giving all Tetris fans like hives right now. This is where the speed is increasing. It looks like they're both in trouble.
But here's the thing: even though Doofus made all those errors, time is out, and he's able to get the game at the end because not only is it timer based, it's based on the size. Yeah, this is Looptress. God, Doofus got that first game though, and now you're on your last life. God, that was tense.
I love how you could just make games like this, because, like, what, are the Soviet Union going to sue you? They own the rights to Tetris.
No!
Oh, no!
But Doofus made a big goofus.
That is
this is not how
you might need to SD right now, because that's pretty much a wash. And the way Climax has totally got this under control, yeah.
It's all a ruse. We're in a false sense of security right here, because even though Climax is cleaning its lines line by line, the real points is when you get 2 to 3 to 4 all in once.
When you get a Looptress.
You get a Looptress, not even. It's so funny.
That is when you get the big points.
You gotta secure a Looptress. We're playing a Loop Hero before it was even a thing. Stop trying to make Looptress a thing, Kai. Don't want to play.
You don't understand Tetris. They're old man games.
It's an old.
He Badoofed it.
That's what we're gonna call it now. Every single time. That's a Badoof moment. Trying to find.
Nice 3. That's big time. But yeah, Climax
this
is
a
wiping
climax
the
round.
floor with Badoof.
Yeah, there's a minute and 50 left, but with this.
And this ain't happening, man. This ain't happening.
I don't know. That's a commentator curse if I've ever seen one.
It's never in 1 million years going to occur.
And created an extra space there as well, so not able to clear the way that you typically want to, which is rough. Trying to find spots for all these. Do not clear the space. Thank you. Absolutely.
And the thing is, Climax is more than able to play slow now.
Yeah, you've already established this lead, and you're just waiting for Badoofus to Badoof up again. Oh no, and it's this is looking long for man, and the long boy is not the block you want right now.
I don't even know if you're going to make it to the end of this round. A minute left in this configuration seems unlikely.
Yeah, in this position, this is a tragic position. Those early errors have really compounded. You need a long boy. No, you're not able to reach. Not like this. Oh, it's over. It's over. Cut the tape. Yep, the doof is understood.
Only long boy can make that. Yeah.
When you have no long boy, you have long time to clear blocks. Why use more block when less block do trick? That was rough, though. I mean, those first 3 auto drops were definitely the nail in the coffin. And yeah, Climax is playing with much more confidence here. But now, a little more controlled. You know, create that bottom layer. It's like Lupris is like onions. You gotta establish the layers.
Oh, oh no. Oh no. The errors on the downs are occurring where you may accidentally be getting some down backs, some down forwards.
Yeah, it's
to rotate it as you drop it.
That's so rough. You know, it's not like this game has the pinnacle of polish. What do you mean? There's no misinputs. These are player errors.
You know how government feels about third dimension. I don't think this is good.
I don't think people like Lupris. They like a horizontal game. No, trust me. Circles are the new square.
People have become accustomed to Tetris. This Lupris, it is dangerous idea.
It's my favorite game. My brother will play with you. He is champion in 3 states across the land.
So unfortunately, we've got a little bit of a bog down here on Climax's side at the very bottom. If he can get that next line down, then he'll clear it.
Oh, he cleared it, but on the other side of Doofus, you're seeing that he's actually, without those initial errors, this is going incredibly well.
Yeah, Climax has worked himself into a position where there unfortunately is just like 1 or 2 situations where he's not able to get these clean lines. He's building up more and more errors as time goes on.
Yeah,
the score on Badufus' side is really starting to run away.
Exactly.
The clean play from Badufus here is night and day from what we saw last time.
Yeah, it's those early failed drops was really did it. Another double clear right there. And it is looking even better. Double long boy capitalizing. And even though you're not getting like 3 or 4 in a row, that's not what you need in Lutherans. You have to be consistent. Not optimal. Consistent.
Like showing up to factory every day with no reward. Consistency is required.
Why no reward? I do not have an answer. Would you like to play Lutherus?
Nice double-double.
That was so good. And right there, extra grilled onions, because Climax is still finding a way to claw out. Even with all these holes, the score is close, 52 seconds.
I'm interested to know what determines the gray blocks. Because we have a different level of gray on both sides.
I think it just gets added over time.
Right. We got 1 silverback gorilla and then 1 graying gentleman. Right. We don't know what exactly is causing. We got 3 grays over here, but I really don't understand why.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. It might be based on how much your opponent sends, like typically to trash.
Oh, it's getting added on by the the score's ahead, which would.
Yeah, the more your opponent clears in like a multiple way is the more trash that your opponent is going to receive.
And because the scores are there, it stands to reason we got more multi-clears on the right side with the doofus, which is why we're stacking up those grays.
Yeah, and we got 10 seconds left. 800-point difference, 700-point difference. This is still completely possible.
1 multi-clear will change it, but I don't think it's going to line up. Yeah, Climax is just, throwing lines.
Yeah, he's throwing lines now. He couldn't find it out, but Doofus sends Climax out of mystery game in top 64 losers. Smiles ear to ear still. Able to get it done. Japanese Sopranos, I believe, lives to see another day.
So that was tight, but only in the way that, like, Tetris is tight. Like, Tetris is obviously tight. But the thing is, like, let's be completely honest. Luptris is functionally identical to Tetris.
Absolutely.
It's just the perspective change, right? It's almost like
if it was a circle?
It's like if somebody was holding the screen and just rotated like this constantly while you play, you'd be like, okay, that guess this
that makes sense.
This is somewhat different experience.
Playing Tetris on 2 planes. That's crazy. It's like an Elden Ring when they change you. They throw a new boss at you, and they're like, but what if there was 2?
This time,
there's 2 Millennials.
Double.
Now there's 2 Millennials, and you're like, I don't know about that. I don't want that evil.
I actually don't want to play this anymore. I'm going to turn this on.
I need that guy. Let me solo her. Let me Luptris.
Let me Luptris her.
Yeah, that's what I need. And
that's a classic move. I think it was developed in the 70s. The Luptris.
The Luptris.
That's when you really trust your partner.
It's like it's highly dangerous though. It's
the nature of the loop is what really introduces all the extra risk. You don't want to do that without really having a lot of trust in them.
Got to understand the fundamentals of the circle.
Exactly.
otherwise. You're
Right.
going to have a bad time.
Right. Circle of trust, safe. No circle of trust, unsafe.
Everything you know about Tetris, throw it out the window.
Out the
Luptris,
window. Right.
you got 5 more
The
spaces.
Tetris is when you're first dating. If things have lost a little bit of spice, that's how you get it back in there. You play Luptris.
It's like when you're a kid and you're doing basic math, and then you go into calculus, and they're like, "Now do the proof," and it's like, "But I already know the answer.
I don't
want to. I want to know how it works." You have to do your daily Luptris.
do the Luptris.
Unbelievable. But yeah, no more Luptris right now. We're actually switching over. I think I hear maybe Is that Windjammers? It might be. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm hearing something. And that game is definitely, there is a tournament scene, so we might have like a secret
Actual
killer.
people that know that.
Slapshot.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
it's budget Windjammers.
I was gonna say, doesn't Windjammers have a tournament here?
It does.
Yeah, I was gonna say if they put it in mystery, that'd be weird. So
Be
yeah,
insane.
we have Windjammers at home.
Windjammers. We have great value Windjammers. Yeah. We haven't even seen the game. It's not fair. But it definitely looks like the Mario Party mini game where you're just moving back and forth on the slides, and you have to playing hockey.
Go!
Go! Wow. That's what we're looking for right here. But we're going into Slapshot. Going to be a goal-on-goal violence game as we continue here. I believe we got more Badoofus coming up. It's going to be good.
And a player that is entering their golden years. Not sure whom this is, but I am awesome to see that they're here playing video games.
That's what I like to hear, man.
Yeah. That's going to be all of us one day,
Of
so
all
I can't,
ages, yeah.
I can't be a hater.
Exactly.
I'm already there. Look at I'm not that far away.
I'm going to get my first gray hair, and it's over. I already got the red in there, and I'm like, oh, it's going to come out like a sore thumb. Man, but Slapshot, dude, I wish you could see the loading screen on this. There was a star on the O for shot. Dude, oh, USA, he looks so American. He looks so dang American. There has to be an inspiration for Windjammers here from this game. Look at that. Look at the star. This is a Taito.
Oh my God,
1994 game.
Taito.
This is how old I am. This is a 28-year-old game right here.
I love the way this looks.
Dorade, Lung, Bushwald. Oh man, Stewart.
Stewart!
Good old Stewart versus Lung.
That's like Tekken names.
Yeah,
You're like
Billy.
Kazuya.
Dorade,
Steve.
Lung. Yeah. Kazuya Mishima.
They don't even say Steve Fox. Kazuya Mishima versus
Steve.
Bob
versus.
Why they do this to us?
Bob versus Lucky Chloe. Same thing with KOF. You have Clark versus Orochi Yashiro.
Right.
It's like, what the hell? And we're getting right into this right here.
Okay, so this is goalies only hockey. Oh wait, we got a little breakout Arkanoid action.
Yeah,
We
you
got
have
some
little
safety.
walls going on, yeah. Absolutely. This is kind of cool, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I have no idea if they're actually able, able to determine like the trajectory of the ball, because it seems like they're kind of just percussive.
Oh, there's a super.
Oh,
Right back at you, the counter super.
oh, it got through!
It went straight through. But Dubas did not get that first game, by the way. That's
He
not
just
how that
falls.
works.
I'm done. Okay, so your Arkanoids blocks do not continue.
Yeah, they stay
There
away
seems to be
forever.
like there is some drift, some bend, but I'm not sure how we're determining it.
And you can stop as well. I feel like this game inspired a whole generation of games a little bit. It had to be. Oh my God, the blocks. Oh, Lord.
The
BBH.
goal sound effect. Goal. That's
Yeah.
tight.
Oh,
That's
round get. Is that what is it just 2 points and you win? No, goal change. Oh, you're telling me that? Okay, good. They regen. I thought if they didn't regen, that's
would be crazy.
That's crazy. That's not cool.
That would
man.
kind of make sense in a way, like a little balancing choice.
Yeah, that'd be messed up. Oh, you're bodying your opponent. Here's their comeback mechanic. America right back at you. Oh, let's see. We are swinging. Nah, not like this. Again, but Doofus is just starting to run away with this. And I think it's 2 points and you win here. Oh, so we got our power gauges at the bottom. I think that's determining if we're able to super here. Not 100% sure. Oh my God. Not able to double up just yet. That's so scary. Wow, threads the needle.
This has got to be one of the coolest and best looking static backgrounds on a Super Nintendo game.
I think so. This is amazing.
It actually looks really good. The perspective is correct. it's both clear, but there's details on the sides that give it like that true stage quality.
Yeah.
Typically, when you see games from those eras try to like replicate, like the look of perspective and things,
Yeah.
it was not.
It
Very
looks
good.
it looks pretty bad.
This actually
is great.
It's both functional and looks good.
All right, so Billy is not top tier. Reika is doing it, and we have our power, defense, and speed. So even without a lot of power, we're still seeing some momentum here. I want to see if you can just overwhelm. My man looks built for this. Built for Slapshot from Brazil.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a copyright-inducing versus screen. I feel like if somebody had seen this, maybe
There would have been some problems.
There would have been some talks.
Maybe a conversation or two. A little bit of litigation here or there. She's so fast. I think speed is king here, but it doesn't matter. Power
Nice.
over everything.
Hey, let me get you with the wink. Backflip.
Dude, he posed up too. He literally dabbed on her. Slap shot. All right, one is cleared here. She has curve shots. That's kind of nuts. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and it went through
Yo,
the
it
entire
did the classic
barrier.
double bounce on the Argonoid in there.
Yeah,
Side
that's
hit.
good. That's dangerous. And Lord BBH with the power pick.
Round
Paying
get.
off.
Yeah, somebody in the chat was absolutely correct. The resolution on these UI elements is way too high for Super Nintendo, so this is an arcade game.
Oh, okay, absolutely. The power character is looking pretty good. Those are so fast, but cleared out their own block. All right, super
What?
The super
That's
animation.
not who's on screen!
I'm pretty sure the super animation is the same for everybody. America just shows up and shows them how it's done.
That's what a Brazilian looks like to you?
Nah, no
Japan?
chance. That's insane. That's what it feels like to be Brazilian in Japan. They don't see the difference, apparently. Oh my God. These shots are super fast. That's messed up, bro.
That was really...
Even
The
with
guy in the American flag comes on, hey, what's up, guys? Just doing a super and I'm out.
Coming in here for a celeb shot.
There it is again. Bro, he pulls up, and then he creates a barrier that you're not able to, but you can clearly stop it.
You're right.
well.
Every time they were doing like a super response, I assumed it was just the same guy supering twice, but it is not. That is the only super animation.
Hey, that's a way to budget it. I mean, you don't got a lot of space on these old arcade games, but now it looks like Lord BBH has a lot of space to breathe. It's 1-1 here. In slap shot. She's so sad, dude. She's so sad. She's like, I've never lost before. To the Brazilian who summoned an American to defeat me.
Terrible.
Oh yeah, without lung. You see that mustache? That's a winner's mustache. He's got the glasses and everything. We're saying on Reika. Oh man. The plane animation is so
It's
sick.
not a plane. It's a space shuttle.
Why is it a
It was a space shuttle.
Why is it a space shuttle?
It flew out off Earth and then back to Earth. It went into orbit in order to get them to Japan.
That's how you do it. That's fast traveling. That is what I like to see. The slap shot fast travel. Badoof is trying to stay alive here, but Lord BBH found the power character, and it's kind of working out here. Uh-oh. See how this goes. Only one barrier down. Look at the special. The super is ready. Where's America when I need it? There it is. Oh my God, there's two? Oh my God, fireball super? I don't know what determines the super that you're choosing, but Reika didn't use that before. Let's see, slap shot. You gotta look for it. Oh my God, the recovery.
The volley.
This is going so far, 30 seconds left on the clock. Oh, and Duadupus finds the needle, finds the thread. The super is already readily available here too. Lord BBH can just send it right down the center here. Yep, that's what we're looking for. Oh, there's
America. America.
The power of America right in my hands.
Dude, he did a backflip. He said, go to Brazil. It's 1-1. Let's see. Oh, the stop. This is so scary. Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
And
Charge
stopped
it. Yeah.
Excellent.
Send it right back. Oh, that was close. Almost an own goal.
Terrifying. Almost a SD, if you will. This is like air hockey. for
Oh,
nerds.
yeah. How about some Liberty?
Wow, and caught it.
Oh! Oh, rejected.
Dude, Lord BBH closed it out at the end. That is nuts. Wait, is this? Oh, yeah, we got a goal change right there. So it's not over just yet, but it's close. As you can see, you got your little buttons with the X's over there, the little puck. Let's see. Can BBH close it out? Inspiring us all to be Slapshot legends.
Oh, we get some freedom soon. Send it. Send it.
Oh my God, it's so fast. So much power.
Freedom.
America.
Oh my God, fired up. Nice. The volley is insane and finds the pocket.
Squeezes it in.
One more from Lord BBH, and it will be a finish. Reika is in shambles.
Schaumburg.
Oh, it's so close. 2 holes have been opened up. 3, and it's done. Lord BBH moves on in mystery.
Oh, man.
Dude, he's got the KOF 13 shirt. That's how you know he's powerful.
That's pretty real.
That's a pretty real
That's
t-shirt right
pretty
there.
real.
That was sick. Wait, he made it into top 8? I think that was that a top 8 qualifier? That is insane and inspiration. No.
The next
match
he
is
was
the
like
top
indicating
8.
to stay there. Yeah.
Oh,
so
he's
going
gotta-
to fight his way into top 8 if he can make it past this one.
He's got to do
That
one
game was
more.
pretty.
That game is sick.
Pretty hype. Now I saw somebody suggest in the chat, very astute observation, that the all America all the time aspect of that may have been a glitch associated with like a ROM copy. So like there's no physical anti-piracy, check.
Oh, so that's how
it's
they
like
do it.
it's like yeah, it might.
So
either
that's
be
why we have the super animations?
It might either be intentional or just a glitch associated with it not being like a physical copy
Arcade
of the game.
copy of the game.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, I think I love the All America all the time.
I really
super.
I choose to believe it was an intentional choice. That they made that sprite and then just felt they couldn't really do better than that. So they were just going to say, America for every super.
That's an all-American awesome situation. A triple-A game, if you will, is what we were looking at. Oh, man. And I think we got one more to look at here in this block. And it is a top 8 qualifier that we do have on our hands.
Yep.
And that would be amazing because that's the thing. Anybody gets to play, and I have no idea what's coming. I don't know what that logo is for the life of me. I'm trying to discern it, but we will see. Oh, and it's an anime game. Oh, not like this, bro. It's Idol Showdown. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that it is Idol Showdown, the new VTuber fighting game. What a toss-up. What a change.
It
was a
that
good-
is a thing.
It was a good run.
I'm waiting for the sequel, E-Girl Showdown.
E-Girl Showdown?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite? What? I don't actually don't answer that question. What E-Girls do you want to see playable?
If I knew one E-Girl, I would tell you.
I would tell you. And the
It's a
sequel,
little hard to tell them apart, if I'm being honest.
You don't want to play E-Boy Showdown?
Well, you know what? I would probably play that more than E-Girl Showdown. At least that would be interesting.
Yeah, this is Idol Showdown. All right, let's see how this goes. This is going to be interesting because this game is quite volatile. Just came out, free to play, has rollback netcode, is amazing, pretty complex. As you can see, I am also not a huge VTuber enjoyer. I understand completely the community, and I love each and every one of them, but they are diehard. And Corone is a dog girl, and I need to see it. They sound so cute. Is that the VTuber you're going to pick? The dog girl, Corone? I don't know if she's top tier. What the dog doing?
I noticed a lot of these idols have animal ears.
Yes,
this is
they
a very
do.
interesting component.
Yeah, you know, you got your cat girls, your shark girls, your dog girls, your dragon
Oh,
girls.
there's a little demon girl.
Your demon girls.
Interesting.
Your Oni girls.
Interesting.
Yeah, like, I mean, you look at it and you know commentators like Sajam, he's a flesh tuber.
This is true.
And then you have your VTuber.
The meat space.
Yeah, meat space. It's not my space anymore. That's terrible. Do not click
Are,
that.
I'm sorry, are you earning donations? Is that how it markates the damage you've done?
Wait, listeners, $250 on counter hit. Yes, it is. $25 for an anti-air. This is godlike. What is going on?
I want everyone to know this is under duress. I don't approve of this.
Dude, she has a chainsaw. Why does she have a chainsaw? Dude, the sneeze jump in, this is absolutely insane. There is a tournament here for Idol Showdown as well. Azazaxa definitely feeling a little bit more comfortable here. Gets the first round pretty convincingly over Corone. No, stream offline. That's godlike. That is godlike. She did Tiger Knee chainsaw. You're so done.
I feel like there's a line, and I feel like we've crossed the line. I feel like we've officially passed the point.
People love this game.
You know, it's like when the printing press was invented, and we just all formal handwritten script was erased. This is what we're looking at, an erasure of something before this.
Come on, you're telling me that you don't like the invincible Corone wake up that gets punished on block? I'm sorry. Oh, chipped out right there. Corone is offline now. You can catch her on the next stream as the first game goes over convincingly to Azaxa. That's the win screen? I can't. This is ridiculous. And it shows your other VTubers.
So I actually have no idea who any of these people are. That's real talk, not a joke. But I do very much appreciate the thematic elements of the UI. The fact that
it's beautiful. It all lines
up. Stream over, stream offline.
There's a lot of love in this game.
You know what? That's cute. That's cute that you guys, we'll make it like a stream. It's like, oh, come on, I got to give it to you.
Dude, it's a whole stream. It's a whole broadcast. Yeah.
Hats off, you crazy kids with your games.
That's pretty cool. And I love that Lord BBH switching immediately to Ayame. I don't even think she's the top tier character after what I've seen for these tournaments. There's some really messed up stuff. This is a very, it's an effed up game.
So it's effed up in how you execute. Is it a difficult to play game, or is
I
it
wouldn't
more
say
like a DNF type?
I wouldn't say it's difficult, no. But there are some very difficult setups that you can create.
Because DNF is messed up, but it's also easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's messed up and easy, so it's cool. Stream offline though. Azaxa on set point here. And this is easy to understand too. Oh man, lockdown once again. Azaxa is just finding these opportunities consistently. Good block on the super, no punish though. Dude, you get to call your VTuber friend. That's how you do your assist. That's crazy.
Start a Discord call with him.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, I need you to do a collab on pressure with me. This is so rough. Dude, she is just batting the hell out of you. Nobody hurts me like me. Oh, this should be a wrap off of this super. No, not able to get the full finish right there. Dude, the bonk noise is sending me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and just like that, Azaxa gets the 2-0 right there. Top 8 has been done. Lord BBH not happy about that game coming up.
No. I mean, if there was any age group that probably would not resonate with that game, I would have to imagine Lord BBH it belongs to it.
That's terrible. Like, that is the worst draw that you could have gotten. Oh, what game am I going to get? I just played Slapshot from 1994.
Right. He's like, oh, this is definitely me.
Here's
next game. It's going to be Idol Showdown.
Idol Showdown, the 2023 hit that came out less than a month ago.
I'm sorry, what?
I've never heard of that. What is a VTuber?
He calls his granddaughter. I need you to tell me who Aroke-kun is.
Ayame Nishima. Who is she? Is she Kazuma Mishima's sister?
I'm very confused. There is both a fox and a dog.
You're telling me that there's a shark girl?
Okay, so it's a shark, but it's on land, and it's also a girl. But it's not the real girl. It's like just a cartoon girl. Okay, which one has the sword?
Is she plus? Does she have any plus normals? Is there a money button?
Well, yeah, there's a donation button, but not like a money button.
Yeah, but it doesn't
game.
like you don't. It's the damn.
It's not the same.
Dads are so out of touch.
You understand? But no, Lord BBH.
Everybody's doing this, okay? You need to know what's going on.
But yeah, still wonderful showing from Lord BBH. Even playing a game like Idol Showdown, still had some semblance of like trying to get the round, but
it's not gonna happen. The thing is, DNF and games of this ilk are of a kind. You have to say, I understand what is happening, so that the simplicity of the inputs is reflected in the complexity of the BS I'm putting you in, right? Yeah. Anybody that's played DNF recently, even if you haven't played this game, like I haven't, I'm hearing, though, from the chat that it is very DNF-like. Yeah. Simple to do, very effed up to be happening to you.
Exactly. And sadly, we've gotten through all the mystery game for this block. We got a top 8 qualifier that we just saw. And it was a pleasure, and that PlayStation sound is music to my ears. But it's been music to my ears working with you, my friend. Do you have anything you want to say to the people before we move on to the greener pastures with no more Idol Showdown?
Honestly, Catboy Showdown is what I'm waiting on. I think that's really. Sometimes you
are you a John Wayne main?
You just have to wait for the mechanics to be refined.
Exactly.
So that's pretty much it. I've had a really good time sitting with you here, Jake. And you know what? Mystery is one of the greatest tournaments to ever be invented.
Yeah, and you know what? We've got even more mystery games to show up pretty soon, so please stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. The action's only going to get even wackier.
Mystery game here at Combo Breaker 2023. You are joined with the premier Kusoge commentary group, GB and J. It is right. It's
GB
Griffy Bones
and
and Idolism J. We are back at it again to lead you through top 64 of Mystery Game.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm having a great time this weekend. I think this is a great event.
Oh,
Such
yeah.
a great energy. I'm so glad. See everybody coming out. Everybody really, putting their all. Really supporting all these games, all these cool games, all these main games. But what we're here today to see is some mystery, some real obscure shit.
Absolutely.
And me and Jay, we love the obscure games.
We are all about the obscure games. We practice the obscure games. We know the obscure games. That doesn't mean we know everything, though. Trust me, we're gonna see some stuff we probably don't know about because we only practice certain things. And when it comes to mystery game, that doesn't mean you're gonna get fighting games.
Yeah.
It could be Blades of Steel on NES, and trust me, I have not played that since 1994.
Yeah, puzzle, racing, a lot's on the table. But anything can really be a fighting game if you put enough your mind and enough sweat to it.
Yeah.
Fighting
Fighting games are defined by the amount of tech you can lab out of a game.
Yeah, but especially when you even look into obscure games.
Oh!
Yes!
Yes!
Let's go! I'm excited, but
All right.
it's not exactly a put me in.
Yeah, this is so.
Legend Daigo no Doba, Lightning Legend.
Lightning Legend, yeah,
Daigo no Daiboken.
So
The big legend of Daigo.
unbelievable character select screen. One of the
So
top
hold on,
ever.
you like those sprites? Not exactly what the game ends up looking like.
Exactly, yeah. So,
I really love the character select screen, and I just want to say that it has a funny thing where if you pick the same character, the character gets confused because it's like a picture thing. But this is a 3D fighter. This game is extremely strangely made, and a lot of the guarding doesn't work. I think it's a game where you can hit stun is not real. You kind of cancel hit stun by guarding and stuff.
yeah, so this is a PS1 3D fighting game, and a lot of the PS1 3D fighting games did not truly understand how to be a fighting game yet. And so you get a lot of games where they just don't work properly still.
Yeah, a lot of them were experimental. A lot of them were trying cool stuff and were ahead of their time. This game, I would say, is not one of those. I would say they were trying to make a 3D fighting game. They didn't really end up making one that worked, and they just kind of needed to release something to market.
Yeah, eventually it just had to get out. And you saw early in the last round, the way the camera moves is
Very
very
unorthodox. And
super jump cutty.
And it's not a whole lot. It does it kind of randomly. I remember I tried to lab a combo, and it would sometimes alter the camera. It's sometimes not. So I guess in a game like this where there's not really any hits, I guess stray hits or anything that knocks down.
Yeah.
And
Right now, yeah, it looks like Kronos I think is
first round
up,
with the Yuki.
up one with the Yuki, able to kind of use the Momo Kura big body against themselves.
So yeah, while the animal is rather cute, I would say really just a giant hurt box. it seems
Absolutely
and
huge
especially in a
hurt
game
box.
like this where, in a regular fighting game, the big character would usually have some sort of advantage for their huge thing, like an armored command grab or be a grappler type or a lot of health, but I'm not sure they really thought that or knew how to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so is she throwing snowman?
Yeah, she's throwing.
Oh,
she's throwing snowman.
okay, so yeah, we're seeing some definitely improvement already with Mayu. Moe with Mayu.
All right. Yeah, Moe at least doing much better.
See, look at the way that everything interacts. How am I supposed to?
Yeah.
How are we supposed to break this?
Yeah, all the interactions are kind of just non-Euclidean in the sense that they don't make sense.
Oh my God! Back turn guaranteed.
Ooh.
What was that? A low or a mid? Who could say?
Yeah, it depends on are we operating.
Was that a juggle? Oh, wow.
Are we operating under regular 3D game rules? Are we operating on bootleg 3D?
Well, okay, yeah, just not fit. Just gonna ignore that snowman.
Yeah.
Just gonna completely ignore it.
But I will say that
if I don't look at the snowman, I pretend to not see it. It does not exist.
Moe is doing a lot better with the Mayu pick so far. Even though it looks like when you dash, you are running on ice rink.
Oh my God, the flexibility. So
Ooh.
yeah,
Back turn combos. Come on, give me the back turn combos.
Dude, look, someone clipped that hitbox where she did the jab and it hit all the way behind. So one of the things I'm noticing with Kronos is, I'll give it quote unquote strategy because I don't know if this game has, but I mean it is true. I'll give them, but the jumping like they cross themselves up. Like they jump over and then it doesn't automatically correct. Like they're still like facing the wrong direction for a little bit.
Oh, goodness.
Sometimes in Mystery, especially when you get a game like this, you gotta figure out a strategy on the fly.
Yeah, you find an effective plan of attack and then abuse it until it stops becoming effective.
See, the
Kronos is doing very good with it, but there is a potential chance that this is now Moe's time to switch up the script.
And they're really bringing it back. And sometimes, you got to go with what really is working than what works in theories. Like the snowmen, they seem cool. If you would think they worked like a regular fighting game would, like, oh, you can zone with it, but it really just seems to be a snowman.
Yeah.
Well, and also this game, it's kind of a 50-50 gamble whether anything hits or registers.
All right, well, they're sticking with everything.
Yuki is praying that her interactions work or do anything.
Yeah, so there's Kronos is sticking with the Yuki pick. Not going to try and experiment elsewhere. Go with what brought him to the dance. But right now, it does look like Moe has found the strings that at least work somewhat.
Factor. I want to point out from like an art direction standpoint, Mayu is like so flexible that she's like crawling all over the ground. Yuki is so stiff that it looks like she's literally just kicking her one at like a Russian dancer.
Her hands are like constantly at her side, like all like
Does she
dangerously close to
have
it.
a Davy Crockett like?
Yes,
An Alamo and a rat.
Raccoon tail hat.
A raccoon tail hat. Wow. This game.
Yeah, but it looks like Moe has found the like jab low kick string, and that's like putting in a lot of work so far.
I love that super long like sweeping animation from Mayu.
All right. Oh my God, what was that jump?
The jump. I was trying to think of what's M Bison like her hell press.
Yeah. All right.
The low
Moe
profile.
with not a whole lot of life left, but still kind of putting
Yuki.
in work.
The stiff, the cold, the Snow Queen.
Oh goodness. Okay. Yeah. Just gets poked.
Nice.
And
Good
so
stuff.
that is going to be Kronos taking it with the Yuki.
Very good stuff. I was glad to see Daibo, Lightning Legend.
Lightning Legend is like the mix-up game because you see that character select screen and you're like, oh my God, this game has to be great.
Yeah.
But that's just not the case, sadly. That game has got some things going on with it, but it does have just an absolute all-time like character select screen for it.
I will say, funny. PS1, if you want to try PS1, got rollback now with Duck Station.
Yes.
Shout out to, oh my God, I'll have to look up his name.
It's like Heat FX.
Heat FX.
Yeah,
the
Heat
person
FX.
really hold it down. Came out recently with the kind of beta build, but it's progressing super quickly. It'll be in Fightcade soon. We'll be able to play all sorts of PS1 games.
AVG2.
We can play Lightning Legend. I wouldn't exactly say to go out of your way to play Lightning Legend, but hey, if you want to have fun, mess around.
Anyone who's like watching for the first time, in case you're watching for the first time, you should just be on Fightcade 2 experiencing the type of games that are available on there. Like if you love fighting games, if you love any sort of competitive video games, you should just be on there experiencing what's available because you will learn so much. Maybe it's not good things you learn, but like we've talked about it, like the drive to hunt through games to find what's interesting about them.
I will honestly, it does make you like I'll say Virtua Fighter 4 for example. It's like I very much enjoy so much like Virtua Fighter. I'm a big Virtua
top
Fighter.
16
I did
in
make
Virtua.
it out in pools.
Top
yeah,
16 in Virtua Fighter right here.
Thank you very much. I'm glad they had that combo breaker. But like I practiced Virtua Fighter 4. I never played it in the arcade, but I mainly like played a lot against this guy from Argentina. Shout out to Lauferes on the VF Discord.
Shout out to Argentina.
Yeah,
they
and
hold
then
it
I
down.
went to New York City one time, and I met all the guys, the VF guys from New York City. But I was able to hold my own and take a lot of games playing these people who were like, oh, I only play like the arcade. I only play real hardware offline. But I was playing the people from Argentina, and shout out to Argentina. Shout out to Epsilon Eagle.
Epsilon Eagle. We cannot
my
talk about
man.
Kusoge
Oh my
Legends
God,
without talking about people of our caliber like Epsilon Eagle who have been holding it down from Argentina.
Shout out to Mr. MKL.
Mr. MKL, another fantastic member of the Kusoge community, someone who's been putting in a lot of work and a lot of content when it comes to like documenting these games and like playing through them and seeing what's going on with them. Mr. MKL is another fantastic addition to the Kusoge clan.
Yeah. Fraud Crew, Guardian always holding down with
Guardian's holding down Mystery 2v2 this weekend.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Guardian himself. He's really bringing the whole mystery experience. He's really taken up the helm as the mystery master.
Yeah. All right, so we're back on Lightning Legends, which
Oh.
means people have seen what's going on so far if they were
my
paying
God.
attention.
I didn't realize there was extra characters. I had never got the full unlock save for this game.
Oh, you
but
never got the
there's
full
extra
unlock?
character. Yeah, because
Yeah.
as I went back, there's a character like in the windowsill. Like I didn't even see what that character was. Mysterious. I have to write that. I have to
Speaking of people to shout out, Big Bang Blitz has been putting up save data files for so many of the PS1 games. So maybe we'll see the Lightning Legends PS1, the save file up, and we can experiment with all the characters. But right now, it have Ilan versus Brad Skills, and Ilan is going with the Mayu, seeing what it was effective last game.
And
Meanwhile,
Brad going with the titular Daigo. We like to see it. And also, it's funny, we haven't brought up. Well, first of all, if you don't know basic Japanese, Daigo no Daiboken is basically the legend of
Daigo.
But also, shoutouts to Daigo Umahara, represented for the first time in this game. They knew the legend. They knew the legend, and they very terribly
Yeah,
represented
and so
it.
Brad Skills has found the fireball for Daigo, but it has been a little too close comfort of a game for them to fully use that. So we'll see if they can find a string to get them out of here. Meanwhile, it seems that they're like just kind of like diving at someone's ankles.
Yeah,
It's not working so hot.
they're testing things out, but I don't like that string. Yeah, you literally face plant at the end of that string.
Yeah.
I would say that's not good. Yeah. Especially from a 3D fighting game standpoint, you never really want to move that knocked you on the ground intentionally. Well, except for certain ones, but
Unless
definitely not that one.
Yeah, unless you have a ground.
That was a
ground
nose.
state.
What they didn't. Maybe they pressed the taunt button.
Yeah, I did see someone. It was actually last game. Whoever was playing Mayu did actually.
Ooh, nice
definitely taunt.
Tatsu.
Ooh, okay.
Nice
So we're
Tatsu where you can like duck half of it.
we're finding things though. There's the potential for like a combo confirm if you get something like that. So Brad Skills is maybe downloading some information that might become pertinent later, because right now it is Ilan's game to win. But maybe Brad Skills has learned enough commands where it's going to come back later.
One of kind of the staples of like PS1, them really trying to figure out 3D fighters, is like you can see people just kind of make moves for the sake of moves.
Yes.
Like, it really took a lot of smart developers to have like purposeful design. Well, you kind of see characters and they just kind of, I don't know. This looks like it seems like the design for this game at least. But also making video games is hard.
Making video games is very hard.
Very, very hard. And fighting games especially, there's so much.
It's very easy for people who make fighting games to accidentally break them. Just play best of best for 5 seconds.
Yeah, especially going through a lot of the older obscure games from the 90s. If you find out the really kind of high-level crazy meta, you can see like a lot of mistakes that people made over the years to get to the nice kind of modern fighting games, like to make sure that like inescapable throw loops weren't in games and
Best
stuff
of
like
best of
that.
best, baby. It's a perfectly serviceable game, but there's no throw protection on Wake Up.
Even like the more notable, like well-known old games have crazy stuff, like Super Turbo, where you get like you can be putting blocks done and then guaranteed throws and stuff like that.
All right.
So Mayu trying to go for some cross-up stuff.
Yeah, and it looks like Brad Skills is playing a lot better with kind of what they learned from the first game.
That does a lot of damage. So
I
love Mayu's funky animations, but they're also like the longest startup possible.
Yeah, Mayu's got that
minimum 20 to 25 frame startup.
Mayu's got that wacky like Faust 2K move.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's
Super
funny.
Faust
Yeah,
2K.
But I will say long limbs are usually very good at fighting games, and Daigo seems very stubby, and like his fireball does not seem like it really works at all. Oh, I also want to shout out to the JPEG background. Not even a PNG.
We're talking one static image right now.
A hard JPEG.
Ooh, that was good damage off that string. Brad Skills only down by a little bit of life, but that is the string we talked about previously. Where we like.
Oh, okay. So that weird knockback, like sometimes moves will knock down regularly, and sometimes they'll just get knocked like all the way away. And I remember when I tested it, I think it's like sometimes like random. It's just like this game is an enigma. It's truly, Whoa!
Yo, we got Burn Knuckle! Yo, Ilan late in the game learning the Burn Knuckle. And oh my god!
Time him out!
Timeout! Very much a pixel timeout win for Brad Skills.
I love the design of this game where all the coolest looking moves like don't work at all like, half the time, but your most reliable moves are just these ridiculous moves that do not look like any actual martial arts at all.
We've seen Burn Knuckle once, and it
Look at that low
horrendously
kick.
whiffed.
Oh my god. Yeah, the Faust 2K.
Faust 2K, it anti-airs,
Oh my
it
god.
slices, it
Ooh.
dices.
Hit it right in the butt.
Oh no, that leaping like grounded attack from Daigo is just like not doing it, but it's getting at least a little bit enough of health advantage. We got less than 20 seconds on the clock.
Was that a short hop?
I think I have seen a short hop. Oh my goodness, Brad skills.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Daigo. Nice. Oh, they're bringing it back. Oh wow, nice, good stuff.
As we said, Brad skills taking the first game to learn a thing or two. And now it's 1-1. Brad skills putting themselves back on the board, and we're going to stick with it. Ilan is going to stick with the Mayu. It's go with what you know, and we'll see what the game 3 leads to.
You know, in every good legend, the hero doesn't just win right away.
No, you have to have the hero's journey.
Tribulations, they have to learn, they have to grow. Oh, nice!
The taunt.
I'm not entirely...
Wow.
See, that's kind of what you have to do, like where you get jumped in and then you just do. Yeah,
Okay, so
they're
just.
I even played. I can't even remember like what the buttons are, like if it's like light punch, light kick, or whatever. I could not.
They're just trading like
what?
low
Like,
attacks at this point. And right
they're
now,
kind of using it like Faust 2K, where like it kind of anti-airs
It
and
does.
plays neutral too. That's so funny.
I've seen it anti. Oh my God!
nice.
A single hit of juggle, but it was a single
and
hit.
they flew like so far away. Yeah, so it's probably hard to get a combo. Yeah, it seems like not a whole lot of combos in this.
Ooh, goodness.
I saw a throw at one point.
All right, you got
but-
5 seconds left, Brad Skills, if you're going to try and make this life lead happen.
Oh, Faust 2K.
Faust 2K. Advancing Faust 2K. It moves forward, which is crazy.
Nerf Mayu. Oh, Burn Knuckle!
Throw?
Oh my
All
god.
right.
Nice throw punish. Oh, nice little spin.
Yeah, a little like stance switch
Wow.
spin.
Oh, so you can sidestep in this game.
Oh, okay, so
my
yeah,
God.
someone found sidestep. So it could be like a kind of like a parry step and evade step kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa!
yes.
Oh, like Tekken. Nice.
Yeah, Tekken run over.
So yeah, like closing the distance in this game seems weird when you get knocked far away.
Oh my God, the Faust 2K is putting in so much work right now for Ilan.
Oh,
Another
nice
throw.
punish.
That's gonna help. Charging.
See, that's when you know you're playing a real like Galaxy Brain level game. Is you get jump in, you block it, and then you immediately throw it and punish it, and it works.
Oh my goodness, this is so tight. Daigo wins! Oh my lord! How did he?
No, it's last game, last round. Oh
Yo,
my God! Will
how
our
did
hero,
that do enough damage? That was incredible.
Rare footage of Daigo actually mad. Oh my God!
Burn Knuckle is 0 for 3 on
Rare
actually
footage of
hitting a
Daigo
human.
face planting on the ground for neutral.
My-
Ooh, nice.
My best poke is a belly flop, says
Ah!
Daigo. Oh
Ooh,
my
nice.
God,
They
real
found a
strings?
string.
Oh man, Brad
Okay.
Skills is looking good.
Oh
my God.
The
Brad Skills
belly
is looking
flop.
good.
Oh my God, the belly flops. I can't believe the face flop is gonna win it.
Yeah, the face flop has like had a
The
full
stare
180
down.
turnaround right
The
now.
stare down.
This is looking great for
One
them.
more face flop will do it.
Just keep it. Okay, you got 20
Daigo.
seconds. You got 20 seconds. If you gotta go to timeout, do it up.
Oh yeah, you can.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, you can probably
throw.
just time for.
Oh! Brad Skills does it with the
Let's
throw.
go. The legend.
Oh my God, bringing it back.
Die Boken.
Yeah, bringing it back.
Having
from
a heat
losing the first game.
discussing the meta of Lightning Legend. I'm sure they're baffled. I'm sure they're completely.
Yeah, I'm sure they're having a
thrown
great
out.
time
'cause
with that
most
one.
people are not prepared for that. I wouldn't have been prepared for that.
That game's-
if
that
I,
game's
and I've
silly
and
mode.
I played that game, and I would have
Absolute
been
silly mode.
Super not prepared for that. But oh my God. I would see. So I guess we're going to a new game now.
I see. I need to see if we are switching over to a new game because if you're unfamiliar with Mystery Tournament and you're just tuning in right now, anyone within the same round will be playing the same game. So if you're going up first, you do have to do the discovery, and people behind you who are playing in the same round, they are going to be able to observe you playing the game, which is what we had previously, where on the first game we had someone pick Mayu, and so Ilan was also picking a Mayu to build upon what they saw, because let's be honest, no one other than maybe us is familiar with Lightning Legend.
Oh God, I don't think anybody is.
Yeah, no one in this venue right now is like Lightning Legend.
Yeah.
Anyways, while we get set up for the next game, we are going to have an ad break, and so while you see that, stick with us. We'll be right back with Mystery Tournament here at Combo Breaker 2023. Game here at Combo Breaker 2023. We are coming back to a new game for everyone here. Oh my God, my hair is all over the place in this thing.
It has been a long day.
It is
for
a long day.
It's been a long day for
Big
a lot of
poofy
us.
curly hair ain't doing me no favors. Anyways, we have more people up on stage right now, and we are going to have a new game for you all to see with your poor, poor eyes, because we don't know what it is, but chances are it's something evil.
Yeah, shout out to the sponsor. Shout out to Chipotle. I managed to win my burrito card.
That's
I'm
right.
waiting
We
to cash
got
in my free burrito.
We got a burrito winner
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah! Oh, 2 for 2, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's Battle Craze.
Battle Craze. So, oh man, who all do we need? Dr. Calexo.
Yeah.
He's one of the guys who
We
does
could-
a lot of work on this.
We could sit here and shout out people when it comes to Battle Craze for the next hour.
So yeah, let's overall. This is an indie game. This is an indie fighting game released somewhat recently, maybe like 2 years ago.
It's roughly about 2
Updated
years ago.
frequently, yeah, because I haven't played in a while, and there's a lot more characters and grooves. So this is made in Ikemen, which is kind of like the updated Mugen. But it's kind of its own custom game. And so a lot of people make their own kind of indie games within the Mugen engine. But it's just like its own contained thing
And
where you can't like add more and do.
If memory serves me correctly, Ikemen does have rollback capabilities, correct?
It's in beta.
Beta, okay,
Yeah,
so it's
they're
coming.
working. It's coming. It's
coming.
coming. It's coming. They're working on it. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff coming up. But oh yeah, the animations in this game are amazing.
Yeah.
Sprite, hand drawn, but this game is very cool and unique characters and the story too. Oh, and shout out to T5.
I was gonna say,
T5.
shout out to T5. If you want to know more about, the Kusoge clan of players,
the Cliff player.
the Cliff player. If you know Cliff, it's either for Hanu Rod or T5.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Han.
T5 voices Evil Sherm?
Yeah, I
Is it?
say
Yeah.
E-voices are Evil Sherman.
Yeah.
Well,
And
let's-
may or may not have play tested this game. I can't remember.
Yeah. So Baxter, very cool. A nice kind of slacker lizard looking guy. I kind of saw like a Blanco ball. I never played with that. They're like, yeah, I never messed with them much. And we can see Isabella pretty. Kind of your sword girl, kind of your Virgil, your Yuzu, or
Your Johnny character.
Your Johnny, yeah.
But yeah, right now we have Kronos and Brad Skills, both we saw recently in the Lightning Legends winners. So let's see how they handle Battle Craze.
Yeah. So this game has changed. I believe it has like, it might be Light Puncher like it, but
Yeah, there's some chain work going on.
Yeah.
And right now it looks like Kronos is doing a lot better this round because they did get a little bit smoked on the first one, so they're gonna tie it up real quick with
Okay.
some good pressure.
So the mechanics, there's a whole like dire counter system where you get a specific. There's regular counter hits, but then dire counters is where you get the big combos. You won't see any whole huge dire because you have to like know the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Baxter also got some kind of Dulcine long range normals. You'll see there's 2 meters. There's a super meter, and then there's the one above it, and that's for. You can do Roman cancels. It's kind of a Roman cancel.
Ooh, with the side swap. Ooh, with the
Ooh,
combo.
nice. So I don't actually. I just noticed Baxter has this weird little gauge.
Ooh, there's a good
this,
super
like,
right
heat
there.
Gauge thing. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but it looks like when he got hit, they built more heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
see,
they're
they-
getting hit.
It's
Interesting.
kind of like almost like a Robo-Kai looking
Oh
thing.
yeah, and you can kind of put. Oh, maybe it's kind of a comeback thing where you kind of burn it.
Oh no! Just shy, and it is actually going to be the first game going to Brad Skills with the Isabella pick. Very, stoic play, very solid. Baxter's, kind of, I won't say crazy, but like, yeah, very mobile, very mix-up heavy style. Was doing some good work previously for Kronos, but it was, at the end of the day, not enough to get that first game. So we're going to see how they adjust in the meantime, because they had like that one crazy good combo coming out.
Yeah, but that's on the fly. But I will say, in terms of mystery tournament theory, picking a sortie, usually a good idea.
Usually a good idea.
Especially one that's like very high and the kind of Ojo-sama ones like that. Not exactly like this one. So, yeah, I don't think there's chains as much. I think you just get more hits done during the dire. Okay, yeah. I think it's dire kind of even kind of works like recovery counter hit in Virtua Fighter, or like, well, now I can punish counter in Street Fighter 6. That's the one everyone's gonna know.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, there's a great overhead by Brad Skills they figured out. So that's going to make their pressure even more dangerous if they can remember what that if they figure out what that input was. But like having access to a clean overhead like that just in mystery games, it's going to be fantastic.
Oh, the ball! Oh, nice avoid. Whoa, whoa!
Yo.
They're running all over the place.
Yeah, there's going to be some
Whoa.
movement options from Kronos here that they need to like rein in a little bit, but they're
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, nobody's blocking that.
Oh, but it's, you have to get around the solid tools
Yeah.
of Brad skills with the Isabella pick right now, and
Yeah.
we'll see how well they can do because right now a lot of these Blanca balls are a little bit shy. Ooh, the super's blocked, and that's gonna be a punish.
Ooh,
Dire counter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Almost a follow-up.
That's a
And-
dire counter as well. You can see the shadows
Oh.
around them when they get the dire counter.
yeah,
signifying that there's something different going on.
See, I don't think they're gonna figure. Like, I think it'll be
Punish?
hard for them to figure out because I think the Roman cancels.
Oh my
rapid-
goodness!
Oh,
Oh, that's so
just
low
so
of
close.
life. So low of life. And that like stand jab from Isabella is doing great work. It's just like a poke and an anti-air. So we'll see how they last. But oh goodness, you can't be whipping moves like you can't
Oh,
be.
very close. So it also looks like you can recover health and that there's a guard bar. I don't know
Yes.
if there was a guard bar when I played, but they're adding a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Also, you'll see also like it'll say C side, L side, or Z side. Those are different kind of
Grooves.
more like variations,
Okay.
more like Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat variations.
Variations where they generally all have the same moves, but then they have one kind of different move or one kind of defined game plan difference and stuff.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, so you can see all those characters and then all those kind of variations on top of it. It's a very cool game that has a lot of depth to it.
Yeah, the Battle Craze people have been on the beat in terms of like promoting that game, and like shout outs to Fraud Crew. They were running bi-weeklies for the longest time. So if at any point you see something interesting with Battle Craze that you're like, ooh, I'd like to play that. There's ample footage out there of what like actual tournament level
I think
played.
it's just at Battle Craze.
I can't remember the exact Twitter page, but yeah, a lot of our crew very, very familiar with the game in terms of promoting it, running tournaments
Yeah,
for
at Battle
or,
Craze,
or
just at Battle Craze.
voicing it like in T5's case.
Yeah, check that out. But yeah, you can see just how much love was put into that game from all the animations. Everyone like looks so kind of unique and kind of like thought out. There's so much cool stuff to explore, and it's very fun. I played a character called Wallace, and he's just huge, and he's like ball.
He's the big brick guy.
Yeah,
that's,
he
like,
looks like
this
king,
big wide,
kingpin
this
from like
this tall and like that big wide.
Yeah, a real stock car
Yeah.
of a dude. But
So
yeah.
it looks like we're probably gonna have our second pair of people coming up after that for Battle Craze as well. I think, unless they're switching the game.
I would say I'm picking a character like Baxter. Picking like the oddball character in Mystery, that's really a toss-up. That's like a 50. Like this is gonna be the worst character you've ever played in your life, or this character ruins the entire game.
Yeah, there's there's like a defined idea of like how you want to play Mystery because you want to try and like so much of fighting games uses the same borrowed language of the foundation of how fighting games work. So if you can find the, for example, the Shoto character, you know how a Shoto is mostly going to work in any fighting game. Therefore, you could probably figure out how it's going to work in this game. Like there is actual strategy to how you approach fighting games you don't know. And it also it takes that, and it just takes great adaptability to be able to make it this far in bracket in a lot of things. And it doesn't matter how good you are at fighting games, because sometimes you don't get fighting games. I was mad because I lost, and then the game after that I would have seen if I did win was Virtua Tennis for the Dreamcast.
That's rough.
And I would have smoked
Oh,
fools.
on that,
I would have
gotta-
smoked fools alive.
I gotta
in
say on
Virtua
that
Tennis.
note, I gotta bring up a story where I didn't make it into 2v2 Mystery
Yeah.
for this, but I got into 2v2 with my friend Climax, Pittsburgh Climax. Shout
Oh,
out.
yeah.
We're both from Pittsburgh and Frosty this year, and we got Virtua Tennis against two people. I won't say they're from New York, but 40 love 4 games in a row.
Oh, yeah.
I have never beaten anybody that hard at tennis in my entire. I felt like the Prince of Tennis for a brief moment, but that was my highlight. Then I lost in Barma Man,
Yeah.
just outside of.
I was watching the people play Virtua Tennis, and I was like, God bless you all. I love you.
wish
This is the ugliest game of Virtua Tennis I've ever seen in my life.
No!
I would step up there and wreck people if I got to have access to these sticks right now.
But yeah, that's the thing. Is like I play a lot of different games. I'm definitely decent at a good amount, but I'm never like, especially for these, I'm not the biggest like big mystery game like winner because
Oh,
I'm not a
oh,
puzzle game.
Crap! It's Out Foxies.
Oh
it's Out Foxies.
my god!
Guile Winquote
Shout out to
just
Guile
put out a
Winquote.
video about Out Foxies.
Oh, how do we not shout out Guile?
Yeah,
shout out
but
Guile
talk about
Winquote.
Kusoge players who are in our circle. Guile Winquote on YouTube, fantastic channel, covers a ton of unknown, obscure fighting games and gives a ton of love to them. Just put out a video about a month less maybe on Out Foxies. The thing with this game is that like this is the precursor to Smash Brothers in a sense.
The
This is
original
like-
platform. The original
yeah,
platform.
This is
fighter.
the original platform fighter. And it's very goofy, and it's not easily accessible either, so you don't see a whole
Wow.
lot of it.
Yeah, so I've like seen clips and maybe screenshots of it, but I really haven't seen a bunch in person, and it's wild. It's a sight to behold. You can definitely see where it kind of distracts. Well, I love all like the text, sword, gun, rocket, and it's constantly flashing. Oh my! And the sprite scaling, zooming in. What a game!
Yeah, the sprite scaling is the thing I love most about this game. Is like the zoom effects are just
See, I
to
think
die
this,
for.
this is a good like this and this is such whiplash. Like Lightning Legend to Battle Craze to that. Like I love all these games, but this is a game where you can see compared to Lightning Legend, like they're really trying something different.
Yes.
And like some of it may be a little bit janky, but like there was a lot of thought put into it. Whereas like Lightning Legend was obviously just copying stuff. People were trying to do stuff that was successful and then kind of doing it badly.
It is like if you don't.
Is he trying to camp the elephant or like get?
I think he wants the rocket, but he hasn't figured out how to pick up the rocket
Oh
yet.
my God, I love these. They literally the John Smith.
Yeah.
Literally the
'Cause
regular.
I think John. So the thing.
There's just I'm just a regular guy.
So the thing is, Attackback has had the handgun a couple times, and when you're
Just
done with
normal men.
when you're done with the handgun, you actually toss the gun as I think as a weapon. Meanwhile, John Smith had the sword for the longest time, and I don't know if they realized how to drop it, and so until they got hit. All right, so now they're just bare fist brawling, trying to
Yeah,
figure
it's
this-
also got like beat 'em up mechanics and like run and gun mechanics. This is such like a 90s game.
All right, gun. Oh no, you shoot the elephant. Don't do that, sir. Don't do that.
Oh, did he parry the bullet with the sword?
He did, I think he like either that
Wow.
or he, like stop the startup of it with the sword.
Friggin' Virgil over here.
Yeah.
Guns are so uncivilized.
And I think they have like 2 health bars, maybe.
Whoa,
more.
no, you're not chopping that.
All right, so that's what Tackback was looking.
Rocket
Brad Skills
launcher.
was looking for because they were camping the
Did
rocket
he
launcher.
shoot a person at them? Well, yeah, maybe that's not working out because you're getting rockets shown in your face.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, Tiger just attacked. I don't think it's. Is he getting stun locked by the? Oh, okay. So it's one of those games where.
Oh no.
Longer. Oh, he got a rocket. Wow.
There
oh
you
yeah.
go. Yeah, you
bomb.
throw it afterwards. All right, so first game is gonna go
Are
to
those,
Brad Skills.
Are those Valkyries? Is he shooting Valkyries from a cannon? Oh wow, punch the TV.
Yeah, someone is taking aim on you. That's ominous.
Yeah, so
That
this
is
is also
ominous.
this is an arcade game. This was like in the arcade. Yeah, that's what Guile Winquote went to Evo Japan and he played this in the arcade and he got inspired to make a video on it. Okay, so we got the.
Yeah.
Whoa, how is he running? What is this thing? I guess the.
So there's it looks like we got a fuse going on. You could track the fuse through there to the what looks like C4 explosion over by where Tackback is at the moment. There's a grenade currently running. All right, they're far away from it, so they're gonna have to sit back and grab something. But right then, Tackback getting a little bit resourceful, finding
the running.
rocket.
It's like the Lisa Simpson. If I do this
Yeah.
and you get hit, it's your fault.
All right. Oh, there's
no.
a grenade. There's
Whoa,
a grenade.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Don't
whoa.
hold it. Don't
What
hold
did
it.
he? Okay.
Oh,
okay.
thank goodness. Thank goodness.
That is quite the neutral.
Yeah.
So
They're trying to figure out how to work the elevator because they're both camping the sides of the
Oh
elevator.
yeah, I thought they're kind of treat. I'm interested to see what's the best, the high ground or the low ground.
Well, so there we go. That's the answer right there.
Oh!
That's the answer right there. Tackback has the rocket launcher, and they just wanted to jump up a little bit to fire off the rocket launcher and hit John.
Whoa! Is the stage collapsing? Whoa!
Right now it is. Oh my God,
this
the water.
game is brilliant. Oh my God, he's like falling on the water.
Oh no!
You had to like think about like programming that. You had
Yeah.
to program sprites to do that. Okay, that's like so. What?
So they both have a grenade right now, but they have
What?
Oh!
The place is collapsing.
We got Tekken 7 stages. We're going to the hot.
Oh my God, he's on fire. He's on fire.
Give me the hot soup weapon. I need the hot soup weapon.
they've done like no damage to each other.
Yeah.
This whole place is like halfway done.
All right, so we're going back. Someone's got the okay. Tackback has the grenade. Brad Skills is currently sitting with the what looks to
He
be a
cooked it.
flamethrower.
Wow. Is that gonna bring more down?
All right. Oh, there's the flamethrower. Yep, came down. Oh, hit with it as well. It looks like they both took damage from the flames.
Oh my God.
So if you get hit with the flames
they're
and you
lighting
roll
each
into
other
someone,
on fire.
yeah.
Oh wow. Oh. Is he vent? Sus?
Sus-
oh
Oh!
my God. He's freaking sus.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
He's hiding in vents.
This. Oh my God.
There's something down there. They have the fire down there, but they're currently just like brawling it out. Oh no, it's a ventilation. It's a ventilation
Yeah,
like a
that's what I
HVAC.
saw. Oh
It's,
my
it's like
God.
it's a full HVAC. You could probably go somewhere else with it because
Oh my
they're
God. Wow. Oh my God.
all right. Fruits
Come out to the
basket.
coast. Have a good
gun.
time.
They're
The
in
piranhas, they fell into a piranha tank.
these barracudas tearing them
Oh.
apart. Whoever wins versus the
My
barracudas.
Lord. This is the most cinematic gaming experience.
They have not
That's
figured
ever
out a
been
way
made.
to injure each other in the aquarium, and they have not figured out how to escape the aquarium. It is survival of man versus nature right now. Who will lose against the barracudas? Please, tack back. Find a way to clip out through that side. I need to see you clip out.
That's like my mind is blown, and I don't know what to say. And like they don't know what to do.
They have
they
no-
don't know. They're flabbergasted.
They have no idea how.
I'm sure their brains are broken.
They
As
have-
is mine just watching this, but they have to like play it. Oh my God. This is unadulterated madness.
Time up, and Bernard White survived.
Bernard White takes it with.
That should be.
Wow.
I believe that was 2 straight.
Oh, that was 2.
Yeah, they're checking score right now. I think that was 2. But
Oh my God, are you gonna make this 3 out of 5?
oh, please,
man.
please, I beg of you.
I'll enjoy it. I'll enjoy
leave
this
the outfoxies going.
thoroughly, full-heartedly. Oh my God. So how many can you have at a time?
I don't know. I'd have to get a.
I think it's an old school '90s arcade, so I think they're just meant to be head-to-head.
Yeah, the UI says head to head. All right.
Because we
Kill
got the
your
boat.
enemy
Oh
by
my God, I
enemy
can already
means.
tell we're tilting. We're leaning. Think of how you had to program this on an arcade cabinet. Oh my God.
Oh,
you couldn't download a physics.
Yeah. That is
Engine
a
to
wall,
this.
sir. You have to find.
Yeah.
They are currently trying to figure out how to just get to each other at this
Oh
point.
boy,
They're-
I can tell those waves are only gonna get worse.
Yeah. Oh,
Folks.
how do you get to each other? They're currently. So that looks like that purple part looks like
I
glass.
bet you can rock the boat. I bet you can literally rock the boat. And
Oh, there we
possibly
go.
kill the boat.
Oh,
Oh my
All
God.
right. All right. Oh my God, jumping jab. So they're just kind of trading blows for the time being. Headbutts,
Okay.
kicks.
And it kind of has that thing where when you get hit, you kind of have an invincibility, which is like common in many like platformer games.
Yeah, a lot of
but
platformy games.
For fighting games, it makes them kind of very strange, and it usually makes them not like traditional fighting games because you don't get guaranteed combos or anything like. And you don't get Oki, and you don't get pressure. So yeah.
So thankfully, because the boat was
Oh,
rocking,
nice toss.
they were able to get back on the boat after being launched into the ocean because we saw during the aquarium, if you can get out of the water, they have not discovered it yet.
And so you'll probably, there are character differences, but these are two kind of like they're both men, but there's like a bunch of different. There's like two twins.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's some kooky stuff going on with
But
this
then
game as well.
also like it's a kind of a 90s where you could only get like it's two like young like 10-year-old twins, and then you're picking up a gun and they're picking up, and you're shooting these pretty much children in the game where.
All right, trying to use the angle of the boat to
Did he-
fire inward. There we go.
He
Pops
got
him.
a fit. Oh my God, you can shoot the.
Oh,
I
here
think
comes the
it-
rocket launcher. Watch out. Watch out. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
The splash was not high enough.
That is terrifying.
So right now, Brad Skills is camping out because they don't want to deal with this.
Oh my! This is like the action hero fighting the big bad.
Yeah.
my
So
God.
and you can see that right now we're at a bit of a standstill, waiting for.
Oh
the
my
thing
God!
is,
Call of Duty camper.
yeah. So
Oh!
no. They can
you can just get back.
so
on.
they can
Okay.
get back up because the boat's rocking. They can just get back up. You know, we had issues with that in the past.
That trade was so in Tackback's favor.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
So Tackback is kind of just like you saw they were just camping out. That's
Yeah.
because Tackback had a significant light lead. So just run the clock. Run the clock. W's a W. Doesn't matter how you get it done.
oh my God! Look
Oh.
at that sweep.
terrible footsies. Let's
Oh,
go.
whoa! You say that, but then it reached like all the way
Yeah.
down a whole floor.
All right, so now I think Tackback has gotten a bit of the
headbutt,
timing
let's go.
for the invincibility, and they're just
I love the
putting in
fish
rock.
that flop on. Oh shit!
Here goes the sword.
How will the fish affect the neutral? Hurry up!
Oh no, this is just
Fish meta, fish trap.
Tackback is brawling their way to victory, and that's gonna be a 3-0 for Tackback. Top 16 winner side. I think that was the qualifier to get in top 8. So Tackback is in top 8 now for mystery game.
Congratulations! Oh wow, we are just seeing some absolute dynamite game.
Beautiful that we got to see Outfoxies.
Oh,
that was like
Yeah.
shout outs, big shout outs
Pristine lineup.
to
Pristine
Guile
lineup.
Winquote for that one.
Only the best for you people.
Oh, of
Only
course.
the best.
Yeah. I
Love
mean,
it. Love it.
mystery people, they know how to put on the good stuff for last. Trust me. If you are watching right now, you need to be back here when it's scheduled time for top 8 of mystery, because that's when the good stuff happens. Do you think we've seen the good stuff now? They always plan out the good stuff for top 8 of mystery, and I'm not being biased because I will be commentating for top 8 of mystery. I'll see you guys then. But right now, you got kicked into this is top 64 for mystery game here at Combo Breaker 2023. We have already seen one competitor here of this pool make their way in the top 8, and we are hoping to see a couple more. It is myself, Idolism J, GB&J co-host, Griffy Bones as well, Midwest Kings when it comes to the Kusoge, and we are ready to see the next game step up and who is going to be playing it with us.
I gotta emphasize this event, and really the Chicago. This is the premier mystery.
Absolutely.
Game tournament, at least from the fighting game. I don't know if any other game community has.
I mean,
no one else does it. Like
yeah,
that. Never
no
mind. I'm
one
not gonna
does
get
it. No one
into
does it
credit.
like the Chicago
Yeah.
events. No one does it like
I
the
would-
Chicago events.
I mean, you could get into what's bigger, Combo Breaker or Frosty, but I mean, that's apples
It's the
and
same.
oranges.
It's the same people
It's
who
the same
put it.
thing,
It's the same
yeah,
people.
but it's
the people who run the ones at Combo Breaker are the same people who run the ones at
It's the
Frosty.
summer and the winter.
It's the same
Olympics.
people. Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah.
It's the summer and the winter Olympics.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we're about to go into a bit of an ad break, but stick with us. We're going to have a lot more stuff going around. I mean, you've seen what we've already had for you already. We don't know what crazy stuff is coming next. It's going to blow our mind. It's going to blow yours. We're having a great time. Stick around.
All right, we are back here at Mr. Game Top 64 at Combo Breaker 2023. It is GB&J, Idolism J, and Griffy Bones, followed by our third person in the booth.
Big man.
It is the big man himself, Jackie, Virtual Fighter 1 costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, he done handcuff. He done handcuff lightning. You know how it goes.
He really held it down. He carried me out of pools today.
Yeah.
So I got to shout out. I did buy this. I bought this here at the venue. I was happy to see. This is an old one. This is from like the 90s. This is like 1996.
The Combo
It's
Breaker has a
official
fantastic
Sega tag. You can see the Sega.
fantastic selection
Under-
of artist
under Combo
vendors
Breaker.
and artist alley people. If you like
Oh,
any
yeah.
sort of fighting games, I would like to give a specific shout out to Saiga DOS.
Yeah, huge shout out to Sega.
Saiga DOS makes a lot of merchandise for just Kusoge and poverty games. So like me and Griffy, we rep that stuff pretty
Yeah.
hard. Oh, okay. Are we looking at some sort of Ranma?
Yeah, I
one-half?
can definitely see Ranma. I'm actually not sure which one. Man, there's like a couple.
So there's a variety of Ranma 1/2
There
fighting
are.
games.
And they're like all on the SNES, right?
Most of them are SNES based.
Like how many are there?
I know there's like 3 on the SNES, and the
Wow.
one that majorly gets tournament play is Ranma 1/2 Hard Battle.
Interesting.
I don't know which one this is. I can tell you it's
Yeah.
not Hard Battle because it doesn't look familiar.
Yeah, I haven't seen this. I've definitely seen other ones.
So the thing is that the scrolling background makes me think that this is a PS1 game because
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
would get this type
That's
of
a good way to
scrolling-
do it. Yeah, Tokimeki more.
yeah. You get it's like cross
Yeah.
checkerboard pattern coming in at an angle over everything. Like
now
that's
I'm trying
the
to like look at both at the same time. and
the
it's, like,
PS1
messing
classic.
my eyes up. Yeah, I'm very curious.
Oh,
Rama-
okay. So this is this.
Oh, this is a puzzle game.
This is-
we
yeah.
got mixed.
So yeah. So So this is some form of like, 8 million different types of Puyo Puyo knockoff. This is my favorite. This is my favorite genre of mystery game. Is the Puyo Puyo knockoff.
Puzzle games, I was saying, I don't play as many. They're
I
not my thing.
I
but
play the
I
puzzle
have
games.
huge respect. I
Yeah.
have huge respect. But from personal standpoint, the last Combo Breaker last year, I lost out of the tournament in Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
Oh,
and then this year got taken out in Yoshi's Cookie.
That's it. That's just knowing the matchup because.
But I want to give a shout out to Kronos we've seen before, and they really held it down. But Rika Fresh, RIB, they do some cool online tournaments. They work with League Trolley, the gummy worm people.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they've ran tournaments for Virtua Fighter 5, but also Plasma Sword, Jackie Chan.
Jackie
Huge support
Chan.
to Jackie Chan, Fist of Fire, amazing fighting game. So yeah, huge to that. They really hold out and try to hold a lot of cool events. Yeah, speaking of obscure games, yeah.
Yeah, if you lost in Mean Bean Machine, that's literally Puyo Puyo. That's like just absolutely straight Puyo Puyo.
But they've done the work that there'll be these obscure games where not only do they run them, but they get $100 pot prizes
Ooh, good
for
stuff.
like Jackie Chan and stuff like that.
So I'm trying to figure out exactly what is the clear condition for it, because it's not a matching set of 3 or 4 horizontally, but it's instead some sort of color.
Whoa, yeah, and
specific.
whoa, they got on some huge.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay, so there's some
yeah.
junk coming back. So I don't know exactly what the conditions are when it comes to hands. Oh no, it's rock paper scissors. That's what it is.
Oh my God.
I don't know why it took me so long. It's rock paper scissors. So if you have a line of
Oh yeah,
rocks-
because look at them cutting all the way down. Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to be doing rock paper scissors on your way down. And now the circles
Let's
seem to be
see.
the circles seem to be the junk. So you need to clear that with associated circles so you can clear your circle junk. But
you
there we
just
go.
clear
So
circles.
that's it right there. That was a scissor
you-
clearing a rock on Ricka Fresh's side. Okay, yeah, I get this now. I love puzzle
Oh, I
games like
do.
this.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be some junk, and Kronos is gonna be in a
So
bit of
many
trouble right now.
scissors.
Never mind.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a
oh.
big combo. Rika Fresh is about to have a lot of junk dropped on them. All right, set up. Here comes.
Oh, that's
Boom.
harsh.
That's harsh. Yep, that's it right there.
Oh, rip.
The great-
No, they won. I don't.
Rika Fresh won.
Or-
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. Yeah,
I'm
Rika
pretty
Fresh.
sure. Well, I couldn't read that.
Yeah,
but
no, Rika Fresh.
I can
Rika
read
Fresh
human
won.
emotions somewhat.
Yeah, Rika Fresh won. All right, so yeah, the
Oh,
way.
and that was a one whole thing. Okay. Word.
The way you want to stack this is, setting up your rock, paper, and scissors so you can get big clears, and then the circles associated with them, if your clear touches it, will clear as well. So that's how this is gonna go.
That's interesting. I like that.
Yeah,
That's a cool system.
it is a. If you're familiar with this era of games, there is so many Puyo clones. Like the amount of times people try to make their own Puyo Puyo is just.
Well, I think that brings up a good point also about fighting game kind of clones. And
Yes.
especially, so nowadays we have more, modern tastes and sensibilities. But back in the day, especially in the 90s, any fighting game that come out, originally, that's a Street Fighter clone.
Yeah.
Any game that came out with digitized graphics, that's a Mortal Kombat.
Clone.
Any first-person shooter, that's a Doom clone. But
God.
it was also like, to be fair, to some degree, they were kind of just trying to do something that worked.
They're iterating on what they knew.
Because it's hard to, bet a lot on a game, on making a game.
And making games is hard.
There's also kind of a beauty in just the small differences in a good formula and how that can drastically differ in a game. Because that's really a lot of fighting games are like very, very similar in how they function, but they're just full of very small changes that make them play.
So, for example, it looks like what's going on in this game so far is that you can only clear vertically, which has been giving people fits in terms of how you clear some of your larger towers. So right now, Rika Fresh is up 2 because of that. Because Kronos had one spire in the middle that was it. So unless they're saying that's 3 out of 5, I think they're up there saying it's 3 out of 5. It looks like, to the best of our knowledge, you can only make your clears vertically. So you need to be able to get rid of the spires that you're having built up. And because if you have junk land on that, then you need to do a separate clear to clear your junk.
Oh, that was one game.
Yeah, we just got word that was one game. So it is 2 out of 3 rounds.
Yeah, puzzle games. Well, it's pretty snappy. I like it. It's got a lot to it. But yeah, now that you pointed that out, that's a little more of a Tetris-y aspect to it.
Yeah, so here we go. We see Rika Fresh is about to do a big clear.
Yeah,
no. Actually,
did they just switch their gender mid-match?
Did they do it mid-match?
that is a Ranma thing, if you're not familiar with Ranma.
Yeah, Ranma is the original gender bender manga.
Which it was huge back then to get that many games, but I'm surprised they haven't tried to bring it back or anything. But
yeah, I don't know if they so they did switch back and forth. I don't know what sort of.
They do switch. Yeah, so I guess I really don't know what that does to the game, but I guess
It may be
switch genders.
purely cosmetic. It may be something else. But
I know people would be into that. That's fun.
All right, so they're setting up. Rika Fresh is currently setting up, but they have a large junk. They have a large junk barricade in the center of their map. Kronos, on the other hand, actually
wow,
has a
nice
lot
play.
more set up in terms of clears. So we'll see if they can get the clears going. Oh, no, there's the huge junk drop from Rika Fresh. A little bit of an attack from Kronos, but this is going to be very tough right now for them because that's a huge clear.
Yeah,
Ooh, goodness.
The junk drop combos seem pretty fatal.
Yeah, this.
Especially if you can only clear vertically. Yeah, that's pretty
Oh
bad.
no, that was a miss input from Kronos. They didn't get all the way over, and right now that's going to be the first round of the second game for
You know,
Rika
when
Fresh.
you're playing fighting games, execution errors can really hurt. But it's funny how much execution errors in puzzle games also really
Oh my
hurt.
God! If
Where
you
you're
if
like,
you
"Oh,
miss
I didn't
if you
do it,"
miss
yeah.
input in a puzzle game, it's disastrous. Absolutely disastrous. It hurts so bad.
And you feel so bad about like the way, and you're like, oh, I didn't turn that tile the right direction that
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to right away.
All right, so right now, Rika Fresh's build is a little bit right heavy and not a whole lot of clears going on, while Kronos has been building rock on the one side and is doing okay with it. Both of them had a pretty big attack, but you can see that on the right side of Rika Fresh's screen, there's that big spire with 2 clear bubbles, and they have to work their way around that before that stacks up too high.
Yeah.
Oh, big clear from Kronos.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Rika's doing a good job of putting each hand in kind of their own little space. And that kind of, it sounds like that would be a good strategy here is you divide it up into thirds. You put 1 and 1, and then kind of whenever you can get a good clear, you kind of put 1 to clear it down.
All right, yeah, good attacks from Rika. I'm a little worried about that spire on the one side, but so far they're doing okay. Here comes an attack from Kronos. We'll see how the junk affects them. Ooh, this is getting dangerous. That side's really high. Kronos, however, their board is a little bit more hectic. They'll see if they have to get some clears going to try and clean that up. Ooh, I don't know if they can right now. They don't have a good attack option. They don't have a whole lot going on. This could be bad for Kronos. Their board state is not looking so good. This could be it for Rika. Yeah.
Rika's got those Jenkins.
Yes,
genes.
Rika takes that 2-0.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Yeah, I love.
Yeah,
Oh man,
good stuff.
I love puzzle games like this. Puyo clones of their own design. One of my favorite genres.
Oh, the Tio had said that you literally play rock paper scissors now. Gotta end it properly.
Gotta end
Oh,
it. Oh,
man.
great to see stuff like that. I've never seen Ranma rock paper scissors Puyo before,
Yeah.
but that's the kind of stuff I live for. That's like my favorite genre of things to see, especially during Mystery Bracket. Because I had the this weird Sega Saturn Puyo last year, Combo Breaker, and I lost that, I think, very closely, and then I got it again at Frosty this past year, and I smoked a fool because I already knew how to play that game by that point. Because that was the Puyo where you have bubbles that have like 2 people.
Was that Baku Baku Animal?
No, it wasn't Baku Baku Animal.
Okay.
It was a Saturn game. Because Baku Baku Animal is when we commentated.
Yeah, that's what I remember
And
that
when
one.
Jabali lost all of his apes.
Yeah, no, it's funny. I clipped that. I showed it to my parents, and my parents they were like, oh, whenever I told them I'm commentating.
Yeah.
So that's like the one that my parents always remember.
My wife might be watching at home. She's very proud of me.
Shout out to Jay's wife. Right.
Yay! Hi, Rachel.
Ooh.
Thanks for letting Griefy come over and spend the night that one time.
That one night 2 years ago. I guess I'll shout
Don't
out.
say 2 years ago. It hasn't been that long. Please, God.
God, my
Ah.
I got to shout out the Pittsburgh fighting game community, CMU Ken. We're going to be starting up new locals at our local arcade, Victory Point Arcade. Check it out if you're in the Pennsylvania area at some point. But yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, shout out to the Metro Detroit locals. We'll be starting up games in my basement once I finish it.
Oh, we passed by on the way here. We passed by Toledo, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, Toledo locals.
Toledo, yes,
Toledo locals.
Anyway, shout out. I got to visit, at some point.
Oh, Toledo-
And
Toledo
the
locals-
The world famous Toledo.
World famous
locals.
Toledo locals. Toledo
Yeah.
locals is one of the best locals I've ever been to. I love being there. Hey, it's just, let me tell you, when it comes to fighting games, you just want to be a journeyman. There's
Yeah.
so many great scenes and great people in this community, and you should spend as much time as possible trying to meet everyone you can, because
real-
there's so many stories and people out there that you'll never experience otherwise.
Yeah,
That's
and that's one thing that's so great when you get involved in the fighting game communities. And so there's a lot of great, big names out there, but it's amazing how many just people, everyday people that you don't know are amazing at fighting games in ways that you would never expect in games that you've never heard of. And they're just there to discover. And there's not everybody has the time to put out content for everything they do and everything. But
Yeah.
you meet so many cool people.
Experience the human side of the fighting games. That's what we gotta say.
Yeah.
So right now we have Fireworks and Lord Sieghart dueling it out in Ranma bootleg rock paper scissors Puyo. Oh my goodness, that was a very good attack from Lord Sieghart.
Yeah, but I would say like there are a lot of these clones, but I would say like you really get some innovation in like just the small, minute difference and a really smart formula where it's like it's hard to come up with an entirely new game genre and stuff like that.
Oh man, Lord Sieghart is looking for a rock to save their life right now.
Oh,
Lord
so,
Sieghart needs a rock disastrously bad.
and he's also RIB. Oh, run it back. That's what RIB stands for. Is run it back.
Oh no, Lord Sieghart has not seen rock in.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. I was going to say, like, I thought I knew the other. So that was a mistake. That he's not RIB. And it accidentally let that on there. My bad.
Oh, no. Lord Sieghart just...
Oh, tragic. Was waiting for that one one huge drop.
Much like Jabili at Frosty's, he couldn't find the ape to save his life.
No.
That was horrendously bad RNG on Lord Sieghart's part.
Yeah, you get dealt that a bad hand sometimes.
And
Even in the bracket sometimes.
Yeah, the thing with this game is that because you're only playing with 3 wide, if you build a middle spire and you can't get around it, like your game's over because you can't go thin. You can only go wide.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of like the puzzle strategy right there. So you can't build center. You have to build left and right to try and save yourself.
Oh, okay. I see.
I tell you, Griffey, I love puzzle battlers like this. Put Monster Slider on stream. We'll have a great time. You know, all sorts of good stuff. But right now,
I've never heard of that.
oh, Monster Slider's great. You should hit up Monster Slider. You'll have a great time. Right now, it looks like Fireworks has a very, very good. Oh my God, had a very good board state, and they put a huge hit on Lord Sieghart with that attack. He's gonna have to do a lot of working to get back from this one. That's going to be a good start. Ooh, here's a big one from Lord Sieghart. Oh, my goodness. This is a huge combo. We're going to get some junk on Fireworks' side as soon as this clear finishes. Oh, disastrous.
Can you even? Oh, I was going to say, can you work your way back? Yeah. You
A very good way of working their way back. They do need. Oh, no, not anymore. They did block themselves from a rock.
Yeah, I think maybe. Oh, no.
Lord Sieghart's board is looking very, very clean right now. Very clean.
Okay, nice.
Okay, small
Firework
attack.
needs a rock. Yeah, he needs a rock to save it. Oh.
Okay, here comes the rock. Here comes the rock.
No.
Oh no! It's been blocked.
Rock
this is
blocked.
Yeah, this is disastrous for Fireworks. Okay, they get it clear. That's gonna help them out a little bit, but it's still having a spire in the center that they can't work around because of the 3 wides.
Okay, nice.
Oh, no, it's over. It's oh no, they get 1 life. They get 1. What?
What?
What? They get
super move.
Oh no! Lord Sieghart now is that big clears coming in.
Still not out.
Still not out at all. Oh, this is tense.
Oh, and there's the timer too. I don't think we've had a timeout.
We have
yet.
not. 50 seconds will go by very slow in this one.
Hey.
Oh, Fireworks. Oh, my goodness. What a
so
tense
you guys
match.
took it, yeah.
All right, so it's rounds, one a round piece. That was sweaty. That was very sweaty. Whew. Okay, so let's get the board starts. How do we build? You can see that Lord Sieghart is building for scissors as their clears right now.
Oh, I kind of like to see how you put something in the middle and then kind of build some stuff
Ooh,
around it.
good opening chain from Lord Sieghart to
nice.
stop the initial build of Fireworks. All right, so Fireworks is gonna have to build their way back. That's start right there. Time. Oh no, that's another attack. So they might cancel out. Yeah, so that'll actually no real cancel. They both get a little small attack. Okay, Lord Sieghart doing good, but right now they have an abundance of rock on their screen. They are going to need paper to try and clear this. But I think they've mostly blocked off their attack avenues for getting the paper clear, and now there is another attack of junk. They're going to need some smaller... Okay, that's a start, but they're going to need some smaller ones. The scissor is going to do a lot of work. Bring that down.
Wow, that one hand.
That one hand went all the way down the right side, but they don't have
Purple
the ability
rock.
to get the rock to the scissors right now. Ooh, this is sweaty.
Yeah, this is a very big brain.
You
for
see
rock,
the
paper, scissors
oh no, they're
puzzle.
done. They're done. There's a two-line spire in the middle, and so Lord Sieghart can't get to either side of it. As I was saying, if you let the center build, you can't get to either side of it, and you just lose based off that.
Yeah, you can really mess yourself over.
Ooh, this is I love it. I want to get up there and play this right now.
I also love how like
Where's Puzzle Wednesdays when you need them?
Yeah, shout out Puzzle Wednesday. Shout out to Hot Rodney. And,
Shout out to Rats.
shout out to Rats.
Shout out to Rats.
That's who I was trying to think of.
Hot Rodney, and Rats.
Yeah. It's also so funny to me how like they made so many like these offline puzzle battlers and like interesting PS1 fighting games. Like back when it was just offline.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was just people like playing split screen multiple. But now you can play a lot of these online.
I would love to play some of these online. I love
I'm
me some
still not sure which
puzzle battlers.
system this is. But I would imagine. I mean, if it's PS1.
I would assume it's PS1. The scaling background, just tells me it's PS1.
Yeah.
Genre savvy,
Fair
if
enough,
you want to call it.
Yeah.
All right, some very, very good attacks to start off from Lord Sieghart. With what little Puyo Puyo knowledge I have, is that game has kind of a fundamental fighting game aspect to it, where you can send out pokes, more or less you call it, where you send out small attacks, just kind of pepper your opponent's board, maybe ruin a combo or two, instead of just building for large chains. So we start off with Lord Sieghart doing a couple pokes, if you want to use the fighting game vernacular, and you can see how that disrupted the beginnings of Fireworks' build. However, this junk does come back on someone if it gets used. So right now, Fireworks' board is looking very clean, and Lord Sieghart has got a bit more junk and build on it.
That's pretty interesting. I would say, so I'm not as familiar, but I would say most puzzle games, what I've seen, they more reward going for the big combos over the tiny pokes.
They reward big combos, but because both people are going to be building for big combos, if you get a poke, once again, fighting game vernacular, you can interrupt someone's build.
Especially in a game where you have kind of such limited ways to clear.
Exactly.
You have only 3 types of pieces. They only
clear vertically.
They only drill down and they only do vertically. Yeah, no, of only 3, and it's very easy to block them.
All right, so Lord Sieghart's looking for something. They don't have a whole. There's a clear away from the junk. That's going to put them in a very good situation. Now they have clear options. Fireworks is still working away their junk. That triple scissor is going to do some work on the left side, but they're still building right now. They don't have too much of a clear option.
And it's even kind of, so when you like drill down into one that has half of one, like half scissors and half paper, like you'll clear half, but then you'll create an obstacle for yourself that you later have to clear.
Yeah, because you can see Fireworks is doing a great job clearing certain things, but the center spire is kind of wrecking them at the moment because they can't clear that out until they get a rock, and they're not getting rock, and they might be completely SOL. There's the rock. There's the rock. If they drop that right here, here comes a big clear. There's a big, big clear. Oh, my goodness. That was exactly what they needed. So you can see Lord Sieghart now has like 2 spires left and center side, and this is going to hurt their board so much unless they can get the good clear. Oh, no. Oh!
Super combo!
Yeah, so I think if your clear can like go from like top to bottom, you get the super combo. And Lord Sieghart is in a bad spot.
TOD?
Yeah, that was rough.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, goodness.
Brutal.
All right, round 2, 1 round up for Fireworks.
I think this is possibly match point. I think, yeah.
Yeah, if this is 2 out of 3, which I would assume it is.
I think that's how I was not saying. Yeah, that's how it works. 2 out of 3.
All right, center build so far from Fireworks. Lord Sieghart building right side. But you can see very similar build kit. Very similar builds in the sense that neither of them are getting a lot of rock to start doing some clears. But that was a 22 chain out of Fireworks, so we're going to get some decent junk. Oh, my goodness. Lord Sieghart's board is a little bit junked up at the moment. Oh, that's a very, very good clear from them.
Ooh,
and they needed it because that's a lot of junk.
Ooh. Oh, no. Wow, things are really working out for Fireworks here.
Yeah, Fireworks is staying on top of this.
Not only they're on fire, doing very well, but also the RNG is in their favor this round, I think.
Okay. You can see Lord Sieghart has a bit of a build on the right side with some junk that they're going to eventually need to clear. Fireworks, however, you see the problem with the center spire. This is a little bit rough. They have to build around that, and they are going to get their first clear off of that. That's going to do a lot. Oh, my goodness.
43.
Oh,
Big-
super.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Lord
Ooh,
Sieghart could be donezo.
whoa.
Okay, good jump clear. That was
So,
very fortuitous.
okay, yeah, I'm noticing. So the
What's-
only other thing that's not vertical is like when you get those combo.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
I was going to say that the waist pail bucket.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, so
oh,
if
yeah.
whatever that lands on, you clear everything of that type. Oh, God. Huge combo coming out of Fireworks. All the way down from their tallest spire with a rock paper clear. That's going to be
Ooh.
big junk. And
Oh,
Lord
yeah.
Sieghart is going to do a great clear here off of that. That's helping a little bit, but they need more than that. That's going to be the clear that gets them a little bit more, but that center spire is still there, and their left side spire is not helping them.
I just realized the water bucket thing is probably because of in Ranma in the story.
Yes.
The main character, they change gender when they get hit with water. It's
That is,
hot,
yes, that is correct.
hot water, I think.
I think it's any water.
Or just any water. Like so,
Look.
yeah. And there's a lot of just buckets of water in that manga.
Oh my goodness. Lord Sieghart is doing a great job of staying alive and doing some very critical clears, which is necessary
Bad.
because
oh, yeah, and you get
Fireworks
kind of
is
diagonal, yeah.
killing it with these junk drops. But their board is looking very, very messed up at
Lord
the moment.
Seagard's and they're not quite out
Oh
yet.
my
They're not
God!
quite- oh wow!
Oh.
But these clears for man,
Oh, wow.
working out. Ooh,
Lord
big.
Sieghart is doing
Oh,
okay
but
at the
Fireworks
moment.
only has one real kind of little sliver to work with.
Oh.
Oh wait. Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
Lord
they took it?
Sieghart fought very
Cool.
valiantly to try and get out of that one, but that was
very good stuff. Yeah.
that was a lot of very rough
You'll see-
situations.
Yeah, these are fun. When you get out of the puzzle battle like headspace, like you're really into it. Like, oh man. And
I
you
love
think-
I love puzzle
that-
battlers. It's one of my favorite genres. This game's cool. You know, just like look up the Puyo Puyo wiki and just learn like Puyo Puyo theory. It'll blow your mind. It's such a cool genre of games. Like
there's a lot of cool games to play on Fightcade too. A lot of stuff. That's
Monster
available
Sliders
now.
on Fightcade. Just learn just take 5 minutes. Play Monster Slider. You'll have a great time. That game is such a cool puzzle battler. There's a lot of cool stuff in that genre. I think it's like one of the best, second cousins to fighting games. Puzzle battle games are just like some of the best. Shout outs, as we said, shout outs to Rodney, shout outs to Rats, shout outs to all the Puzzle Wednesday crew. And we're going to have an ad break, so we will be back with more mystery shortly here at Combo Breaker 2023.
Don't go in it.
2023, we are here for Mystery Top 64 ongoing. We have a little bit left for you. It is GB and J, Idolism J, and Griffy Bones, Kusoge, Kings of the Midwest, here to finish off the last of Top 64. And we have... Oh, God, what is this? I've seen this before. What is this? Oh, my goodness.
I'm not even really sure.
Okay.
Oh, this is
I've
apparently
been heard.
Crystal Control 2. I have not heard of this.
That the character select screen looked very, very familiar, and I was like, ooh, I swear I have
I'm
seen
very curious.
this
They're very
before.
interesting looking. Okay, so we got Rika Fresh back, and then how they just played. I forget what they're.
Yeah, they were playing the Ranma,
Yeah.
bootleg Puyo Puyo.
So you're seeing the winners, kind of battle. So I'm not sure. They might be battling for.
This may be for top 8.
Might just be.
So variety of characters.
I'm trying.
There is an option for character info, but
I'm
I don't
having
know.
trouble reading the right characters because of the font. The ye olde timey
Yeah,
big letter. Is
yeah.
that Kit and Mad?
That is definitely some like gothic.
Yeah. Oh
font.
man. Yeah, you got to pay extra for that. Oh, and okay, so it's got tarot cards.
All right, so this looks to
Wha-
be some sort of, battle shmup.
Kind of flying fighter.
Yeah, battle
interesting,
shmup
yeah.
of some.
Oh.
Wow.
I think we need a better term for this. I like to think my personal, and this is not a good term, it's like dog fighting games.
That's a good term though. That's a really good term.
And thank you. I appreciate it. I just don't know if it would catch on.
Yeah,
'cause
dog fighter is a good term.
What I mean by that is a fighting game where you're always flying.
Yeah.
And you're usually shooting projectiles at each other. So your psychic forces.
Yes.
Your Distrega likes.
3, 2,
Your Toho fighting. I would say the Toho fighting games are the most popular ones. and probably one. This one's very interesting. So I guess it doesn't look like you have much horizontal movement.
Yeah, so Fireworks is up 2, and I can't see why, if that makes sense. I have not been able to
Yeah.
parse out exactly what is causing victories at the moment.
Yeah, so it seems like a very much one-hit kill.
Either
But
it's one hit
so-
kill, or it depends on how many of the
Oh, okay.
lanterns.
So yeah, the lanterns activate things like traps to send to your opponent. Oh wow! So that's the big
yeah,
one.
so yeah. If you
Oh yeah, you want those lanterns because then those are your options. Oh wow, that's
yeah.
very interesting.
I
So you have to
see,
shoot
yes.
lanterns, and then they tune to your side and they shoot bullets for you.
Yes, so Fireworks is up 1 after that because it took a full game for us to recognize what's going on. But yeah,
That was
Fireworks
so
up
cool.
1.
Well, it kind of seems like it would out of 5.
Yeah, this
okay,
is 3
that
out of
makes
5
sense.
as well. We just
Yeah, it seems like it would go quick. I mean, one hit kill, 3 out of 5. Yeah, 3 out of 5. Yeah. And they they picked the same character. Monkey see, monkey do is
Yeah.
a valid strategy. And,
classic strategy for mystery game is hey, I saw something happen.
Ooh, the triple shot.
Oh no, this is looking
wow, that
disastrous.
triple. Yeah, so I'm trying to see the
So
different.
the triple shots are the ones that are in the center. You see
That's
those-
what I was gonna say. The difference between the center and the.
yeah.
One.
So those 4 in the center, those are the triple shot
Oh,
lanterns. And
I
the-
thought I saw another shot type, but it's just birds. There will just be that's just bird stuff.
Yeah,
Like
I see the bird.
I was like, is that a projectile? No, that's just birds. That's just
bird type.
the most low quality sprite. I mean, in the best way.
Yeah.
You gotta save space.
Low quality sprite complimentary, not derogatory.
Some of the, I will say, wow, I'm gonna say the green character is cheap on the forest level. I
Yes.
would counterpick that stage.
Yeah, the
It
green.
is very hard to see those green. Oh man, you gotta.
Oh man, Fireworks is
it.
taking this right now.
Color strategy is always such a grimy thing, but that's in many fighting games. You know, picking Festival Blanca on the volcano stage in Street Fighter 4.
Or just being, pick in Marvel 3, picking the all-white teams on Bond Wonderlands.
No, you want to talk real cursed? It's when I had my original Xbox growing up, and I tried to play CVS 2 on Xbox Live, and you had the custom color palettes, and people would make the all tan ones to
Yeah.
make everybody look nude,
Yep.
or to make everyone just the same color to be on the most obnoxious stage.
All right, so Rika Fresh has switched off of the Kitten Mad. So far
Naseem.
working.
Yeah,
so
Naseem
far working.
is really bringing it so far.
Yeah, Rika Fresh is really needs to get on the board here because Fireworks is up 2 and has done so in a pretty dominant manner. The Dodon Pachi Diojo cab is only 20 feet from them if they need practice. That game is hard.
They should put this on cab.
Oh, what was that? Oh goodness, this is looking a little dangerous for Rika Fresh.
On a public set, like a Twinkle Star Sprites type.
Oh, yeah, did juke upwards into it.
I'm not sure what
Fireworks.
platform. I'm guessing this is on computer.
I
or
guess
something,
this is it's PC. I would just assume.
I'm curious to see the other characters, like if they're what all types of flying vehicles they came up with.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Fireworks gets
nice,
popped by
yeah.
the closest lantern.
I will say, so I like this. It's very low, but I think they really got to add some sort of death animation or hit sparks, because you just kind of get hit, then it's like boo, like you got a little more pump and circumstance. a little
Yeah.
feedback.
All right, so you can see Fireworks is gunning for the lanterns. That's like the big thing Fireworks is shooting for is like, I want control of the lanterns, as many lanterns as possible. And it's working out very well for them because they're only 2 rounds away,
Ooh.
1 round away from taking this.
This is a really simple, brilliant formula between trying to shoot as many lanterns, keeping track of that mini timer of dodging all the lantern bullets.
Yeah.
And then what is going on with these helicopters?
Yeah, what's the
They weren't even really hitting it. What? Okay, so this game also just has stuff in the background that will mess.
visual chaff.
Oh my god. Turn that off. No items. No, I like that. I like that change. Oh, nice.
So
We're seeing
the
some more.
Naseem pick
She's
was,
riding a log.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the Naseem pick was very good for Rika Fresh.
3,
And now
2,
we are getting a
1,
character switch out of Fireworks. And you can see that there are a little bit of different shot patterns out of each
Yeah.
person. Not patterns in the sense that they have different spreads, but different speeds and different sizes. Also,
Yeah.
Fireworks' character may have a larger hitbox. They look much larger.
Oh yeah, we'll have to see.
Oh.
Yeah, because a lot of shmups you have the very tiny small hit, but yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
curious.
in a post-bullet hell world, there's usually your hitbox is much tinier than what your actual sprite is. But we're going to have to see what the deal so far is of that, because right now, the last time we saw Fireworks get hit, it was like pretty much dead center, so I'm not gonna call anything on that one.
Whoa.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, I'm just like, they need the death animation because I'm trying to keep track of all the bullets.
I know the rounds ended when
if only
everything
for
stops.
if only for my sake,
Yeah, for my
developers,
sake, yeah.
please. But your game is great. You got a great idea.
Oh my
here.
God! See
wow.
that clipped their head.
I can't. Oh
that
my
is
God,
that is a
oh
huge,
yeah.
That is
that's a huge wow.
huge hitbox.
You gotta ask.
Hurtbox, I should say.
But you do get the bigger fireballs. But that's the thing is, in this game, is improving your fireballs worth it over trying to get more
Yeah,
lanterns?
do you want offense or defense? I guess
Yeah.
that's the eternal question.
And it's oh my God, what are these things?
Yeah, so this
It's
is last game, last round, or when you have 2 rounds apiece, they're just gonna add more chaff on the screen for you to think that you have to dodge. And right now, Fireworks is 1 round away from taking this, and they
figure out
oh my God, this is so hard to see.
Wow, Rika Fresh is bringing it
This
back.
is so hard to see.
Yeah, I
are
was
we gonna get a swap?
I was
from-
even just trying to tell what that stuff that was flying on the screen. I
Yeah,
can't even
I
tell
couldn't tell
what
you.
it is.
I couldn't tell you.
But that's smart than that in. Very visually overwhelming. It's been late in the day for me, but this game is really
You're
cool.
mentally taxed after having to make it out of top 16 in Virtual
Yeah,
Fighter.
I've entered way too many tournaments.
Oh my goodness,
I
Rika
like
Fresh starting the comeback.
So you got the character floating on the cloud. I like I love the spread of all the different flying vehicles. Okay. Oh my God! So we need the frame data nerds to calculate what's like the time interval for the lantern shots. You got to get that down, and then you get a human metronome.
Wow, I didn't even see that they got a hit. I couldn't even tell.
Wow, Rika
Fresh
on the verge of bringing it all the way back.
This is a big comeback for Rika
Ooh, nice
Fresh.
dodge. Fireworks is now trying to shoot for it.
Oh!
Good
Rika
stuff.
brings it all the way back.
Rika. Wow.
What a game. That was rough. And they're shaking their
was so
head.
good.
That does not look like 2 happy people. No one enjoyed that.
That was super intense.
That was sweaty.
Visually.
A hearty
that
handshake.
game was so cool. Oh
A
my
hearty
God.
handshake
please
from
check
both
out
of them.
that game.
Yeah,
Very
hearty-
much check out. Well, it was like Crystal something. I don't know. Maybe Predictional something. But
Yeah, I
we
can't
said it. We said it.
If you're watching the VODs,
if
we
you're watching
already
the
said
VOD,
it.
you'll see it.
Yeah.
But man, what a day! I'm so excited.
And I think Rika Fresh is coming back up for another one. I don't know if that was out to get out. So we'll see. Maybe one more. I know we're running up against the end of our block right here, so we might have 1, maybe 2 more before we finish out. But this is top 64. So the next time you see us should be top 8s. I think this is going to be the end of this one, and I can pull up when top 8 will be right now. 1 second. I have it in my schedule because I am commentating it. And top 8 of Mystery will be Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can catch myself and PMD Ketchup doing top 8.
Oh, that'll
Yeah,
be sick.
that'll
That'll be
be
very,
sick.
very sick. Yeah, be
That'll
on the
be-
lookout for that. That'll be so hype.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then was it him or Mustard that won Primal Rage?
I believe Ketchup won
Ketchup.
and Mustard got second,
Good stuff.
which makes all the sense in the world.
That's so funny. That's so perfect.
Because Hanzo isn't here, because Hanzo's from...
shout out to Hanzo. Yeah,
shout out to
MK
Hanzo. MKK Hanzo.
Venezuela guys.
I was gonna say
yeah.
Brazil, but yeah, it's Venezuela.
Venezuela, yeah.
Yeah. You want to talk about the poverty community? We need to talk about South America.
Yeah,
When it comes
they
to a
love
lot
that.
of the true poverty kings are down there.
Mhm.
So yeah, I just want to say MKK Hanzo goes out to you. I know you were the happiest man alive seeing Primal Rage get repped at Combo Breaker, and it would have been all the fun in the world to see you up here doing it as well. We're shouting out a lot of people during this, and that's just because, the Kusoge communities and the poverty communities and the puzzle communities, there's just not a whole lot of places for people to get love for everything they do. And the people who are dedicated to these games and these communities, they put in so much effort and so much time and love to just make these games be seen by people, because there's so much cool things that happen outside of the general like popularity sphere of fighters. What you think of when you come to fighters, there's a world so much larger than that. And the people like Hanzo, like Epsilon, like Plasma Sword, like all of Fraud Crew, like
MKL.
there's so many reasons to love this genre. And if you're ever feeling burned out by what you're currently experiencing, just expand your horizons a little bit and you'll find so many great things.
And as you get more into obscure game, you find out the barrel is truly bottomless. There's truly no end. As if you think you really know every obscure fight, there's some guy in Turkey working on the craziest Mortal Kombat film you've ever seen in your entire life.
Someone from Indonesia is labbing Brutal Battle as we speak for the DOS.
Nice. Oh man. And to see, yeah, and it's great to see, if you ever want to come out to Combo Breaker. Hopefully we can see you next year. Yeah, if you like what you see,
we'll be here.
It's a very nice, welcoming community. You can kind of meet everyone you see on the stream and stuff. But that's why it's great to put stuff out there and get love back, and to even stuff like I like to lab obscure, and like I don't know if anybody's even paying attention to, but I can even see like a tiny bit that payoff. Like somebody watched that I lab Daigo no Doboken that one time, and I think I helped Mr. Guardian out. I think I give him a good amount of.
Shouts to Guardian. Guardian's running Mystery 2v2.
Yeah.
Absolute shouts to Guardian. Guardian's done a lot of online mystery brackets. I don't know if they're running right now. They are sometimes on break, sometimes not.
They're definitely on break this week.
This week. Yeah, good lord. But if you want like it's like a confirmed help. Because Zagrand X got like top 8 at Frosty's a year or so ago, and they were like, the reason I did so well is because I was playing in Guardian's online mystery brackets. So like, Guardian's got a good idea for it. Just once again, the reason we give so many shout outs is because there's so many people you're not familiar with or you've never heard of that are out there behind the scenes holding down so many different games in different communities when it comes to poverty and Kusogi and puzzle stuff.
And it can feel like work, but it can be very satisfying. If it's a game, yes! Oh my god, I love this game. Okay, so, oh my god, I'm trying to, this is a real, Jay, hold me back, because they got to put me in there. Because my tech, I got the tech for this. They got to, you guys, I can sub in if you need me.
Get me on the stick. The true rough part.
Pick Monto X. Pick Monto X.
The true rough part about being on commentary or like being on a different part of pools is being like seeing a game and being like, no!
Yeah, and it's very few happen where there's one where I know exactly what to do to win, but this is one where I would.
It should have been.
But this game is cool. So this game is, oh man, I don't know the exact, but it's in the Kabuki Clash series.
Oh, okay, so this is earlier to Kabuki Clash, right? This is a
there was I think one before. So Kabuki Clash is an arcade game made by SNK,
yeah,
but
I'm only
it's in this kind of Kabuki Japanese series. But this game was for the PC Engine. It's Kabuki something.
I'm only familiar with Kabuki Clash, which is why this is not immediately jumping out to me.
I want to look it up, but my phone is holding up our third important
commentator. The backbone of the third person on our table. So Rika Fresh versus Brad Skill. Yeah, Jackie, love you, but we gotta get the name. So Griffey's on the scene. Meanwhile, we are looking at what is mostly a traditional fighting game in the sense that these, you can jump and you can attack, and they're very effective. Oh my God, the cross.
Yeah, I would say this game is pretty traditional. It's very fast.
Ooh, good throw. Ooh, so Fireball found. That looked like it had a lot of...
Kabuki Ito Ryodan. Kabuki Ito Ryodan for the PC Engine, released in 1995.
All right.
So here's the secret Griffey tech if you want it. There are some command grabs in this game that there's no throw protection. So there are inescapable throw loops.
Okay.
The best character I found is the Monto X, which is the giant. I shouldn't talk too loud.
Yeah, don't talk.
I got a lot of,
they have headphones on.
Oh yeah, they have headphones on.
We can't be too careful.
So the big monster character, you can just throw loop people, and he has a bunch of other crazy, I think, normals and stuff. But yeah, I think any character with a command grab I found ended up being pretty strong because I think throw loop. But you're not gonna find that out in a mystery. That's the thing is, so I like to find stuff like that, and like I like to entertain, but like that doesn't make you a good mystery game.
Exactly.
For me, because sometimes I'll do good in turn, but sometimes I'll play a new game and I'll just be thinking, oh, like, how does this work? And I'll focus too much on experimenting instead of what actually works.
The actual
Ooh, nice cross under.
Yeah, the actual strategy for mystery games is to find a dominant offense strategy and abuse it until it stops working. And so you've seen from Brad Skills that they've been doing that by using this game's relatively fast and somewhat low jump to breach through neutral, get an attack in, and then also it looks like there must be some sort of one-button throw going on because they've gotten multiple throws on Rika Fresh so far. So
Yeah.
because of that, Brad Skills is up 1.
Yeah, I think the throws are definitely instant in this game. And that's also a thing of in fighting games, you know, there's theory fighting versus practical.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 out of 5. We got 3 out of 5.
We just got where this is going to be 3 out of 5.
So it's like, there are inescapable throw loops. But, like, you have to do it, like, framed perfectly and stuff. And, like,
you're not going to know
and especially in an environment like that, you're not going to know or, like, if I was up there and I said, like, I would wreck, I would probably mess it up and maybe even, like, lose. Or something.
The thing is, just because we know these things, you have to remember, just because we lab these things, we know these things, doesn't mean we practice them against real humans.
Sometimes I do for fun, and sometimes you got to practice them for the cool side game tournaments. Oh, it looks like they're.
I think there might have been an issue with the.
I think there was a handicap issue.
There was.
It looks like he like started with way
they must have been starting with a handicap because Rika Fresh is coming in with disastrously low health. Oh, I love this.
Wow!
Love this camera angle.
He has a cool skill. Oh, he's got the skills.
Yeah.
Just have to let everyone know. He does indeed have the skills. I thought it said skill issue at first. I thought that'd be so funny.
That'd be great. I nearly got thrown out of like my wife's friends.
Oh wait, no, it does say something before.
I think it says
Brad. Oh, it says Brad Skills. That's his name.
That makes sense.
That would help.
Yeah, I nearly got thrown out of my wife's friend's house one time just for like winning Mario Party, and every time I did something good, I'd just be like, skill issue.
What's That's funny. I would say there's probably a decent amount of people. The PC Engine is, I think, a very fascinating kind of console.
Yes.
So it's one that I wasn't exposed to as much growing up. I kind of grew up in more like
it's very hard to
N62. But so it's known as the TurboGrafx 16 in America to most people. But I would say that name definitely made it sound very like old and junky and chunky. Whereas when the one thing that made me reconsider stuff on the PC Engine was actually High Score Girl, that manga, where I haven't read much of it, but very early on he talks about how the PC Engine, the main character, is like much better for arcade ports. And it's a console that was made very well for 2D games, but right around the era where 3D games started getting big in like 1994. So it was Hudson Soft tried to bet big that the PC Engine would win the market with their superior 2D technology and FMV. Like every PC Engine game has like an full anime like intro.
I love compressed anime intro.
Oh yeah, super compressed.
So we have found the DP as well. So we are in. Oh my God, the step.
The normal,
in the step in teep. We have found the Fireball, we have found the DP, and we could be playing some real-ass Street Fighter up in this house right now. But Brad Skills is currently 1 round up. As we said, this is going to be 3 out of 5. So, there's the throw.
So look at, like, they move, like, very kind of slow on the ground, but the jumps are, like, lightning.
Yes.
Wow, they fall so fast.
It's very, like, VSAV jumps. Like, they're very...
Whoa, that sword gnome, that's the move. The Fireball kind of looks bad. It looks like it has a ton of recovery to me.
Absolutely looks like it has.
Look at how long
that was punishable.
He punched him on hit.
That was punishable
with the
on
jump
hit.
in.
Yeah, that was definitely punishable on hit.
Oh boy. Yeah, the speed of this game is all over the place.
They're gonna be going. Both of them have realized that they want to be going in for.
Oh, so you notice there are low health supers in this game. I just remembered. I don't think they're probably gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
maybe.
Right now, that both of them are jockeying for the dominant position of get in and then either attack or tick throw their way to a one-button throw, because they've both been using that to great effects. But right now, Brad Skills is doing it a little bit better and is up 2-0. 1 game left for them to make it out.
Go for my yes. Oh no.
I don't. No,
there's no way.
There's no way.
Oh
and besides,
my
it's not like they would know the command.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I won't say because I think I know what it is. But
yeah.
But also, I forget. Okay, so I just remembered. So like PC Engine games can either be 2 buttons or 6 buttons.
Oh,
there's like you either had. It
that's
was one
right.
of those.
That's
it was
right,
one of those. Yeah.
Isn't Metal or Lace like that?
I never played that, but I think
No, that's
that's Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, Street Fighter. Okay.
Shout out to Zam. Shout
Yeah,
out to Big Zam.
Shout out to Big Zam. Street Fighter 2 is like that.
Yeah,
so either-
Monto X, you big monkey time. Return to monkey.
Yeah. Okay, so he's got a big jump, but he's also got some big air buttons.
Yeah.
That's the throw we're looking for. Oh my God, that
I
does
don't
so much
think he's gonna
damage.
figure out the kid.
That throw does a lot of damage.
Just
So,
normal. Oh man. And it's also an interest. So it's like a
Tatsu?
I guess it's like a monkey dog. Whoa! Yeah, just duck right under that.
Oh my God, Brad Skills
Oh,
wanted
nice.
to throw
Oh,
so
look
badly.
at that footsies.
Wants to throw very, very badly. Oh, good work, good work.
I think also, if I remember, they have like Blanca balls, possibly. Ooh, nice.
Oh, and a small trade puts Brad Skills 1 round away from taking this. And this is
Yeah.
top 16 losers, so I believe this is to get in the top 8s.
Yeah, and so that's, like I said, theory versus practice. Federico Press did accidentally pick a very tough tier, but
Yet they don't know that. That's
they
the
don't
thing.
know. They don't know. I think they input his hat circle back to something.
Okay. Yeah. Right now, it looks like their dominant strategy is jump and press me some buttons.
I just remember it's an old game, so there's no whip animation.
Ah. Hey, AVG2, I'm familiar with them. I'm familiar with that one.
Shout out to Proximity Unblockable.
Yeah,
carry,
Proximity
but-
Unblockable.
Yeah, carry Proximity Unblockable. Okay, Rika in the lead with
Yeah,
the
just
monkey arms.
Definitely using the big jumping
Oh,
normals
was
to their
that?
advantage.
Oh, might have even done a jab link.
Oh man. So you can see that Rika Fresh is doing a lot of good crouch jab pressure on defense
Wow, they
to
just
like
dug.
make sure that Brad Skills isn't getting that grab.
Yeah.
That's really what Brad Skills wants. Is Brad Skills wants to come in and get that grab because that was where the big damage is.
Oh, nice. The jump pressure.
So that's going to be
Hard.
it for Brad Skills taking
Good
it
stuff.
3-0.
Brad Skills showing off his skills.
Oh, absolutely.
Truly had the skills.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a great block. I had so much fun there.
Oh, my
Thank you
gosh.
guys for joining us. A whole great bunch of games to
Yeah,
show off
I
there.
believe we are done.
I think we're done. So we're about to hand it off to someone else. But stick around. We got plenty more great games coming up. Plenty more Blade shows. Stick around the whole weekend.
All right, so that's going to be it from us. This is GB&J, Idolism J, and Griffy Bones here for Mystery Top 64 Cut to Top 8s. We love you guys. You have a great weekend, and we'll see you all later here at Combo Breaker 2023.
Have a good one, everyone.
That overhead? Oh my.